We about to have an after party. Oh, let me pop in. Let me pop in and show niggas, man. We about to have the GI after party. Let's see, man. Let's see what guys talking about, man. What's the word? Yeah, man. I heard we gotta talk some after concert shit.
I don't know what you do after that, you know? I
Man,
don't.
I told y'all niggas, man. I told y'all niggas as soon as Meet the Grams dropped, I was like, there's nothing you can do. You gotta fight the nigga. Like, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. It's over with.
Nah, man. They still with the angle though, ain't you seen the latest one?
I don't give a fuck about what niggas talking, bro.
I'm
Yo,
just
listen,
saying.
listen. What
It's
are niggas
ridiculous,
talking about,
bro.
bro? Like, no, I'm not hearing that. I'm
Oh
not
my
hearing that. I'm
god, they're
telling you, it's over with.
still trying though. Like I think that's the craziest thing. Like I've never seen it before in my life. That's why I was like, man, y'all getting on like some race war type shit. Cause like it shouldn't be this crazy for y'all to reach so hard just to try to convince people that Drake won. It's over. It's been over.
It's over.
Yeah, like I felt like he won the battle regardless because of the songs, but like with that performance, that was pretty. So that was something special.
What a victory lap.
That was definitely
Yeah.
a historical moment. Like he was already a legend to me, but I was like, for the people that feel like he isn't, like I feel like there's no denying it after that. Like that was
Juneteenth,
pretty bad.
he brought all of the West Coast out. It was so
Hey,
many
what did Drake
there's
said?
so many
Drake
sets
said
on
he's
that
not
fucking stage,
affiliated.
bro.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
yeah,
Right?
no, really banger said my nigga YG. He was there.
Right.
Yeah, I like that one had to hurt. Like, and he was on stage dancing too.
Yeah, bro. Westbrook
Yeah.
came, DeRozan came. I was like, nah, bro. Like,
But then he said in his song, his little weirdo song, that wasn't about him. Well, who was it about? If you on stage dancing. You look kind of guilty. You look kind of guilty
Yeah,
to me.
that
But
song was definitely about him.
he can't
I
can't
mean,
deny it, man.
what that
Unlike
nigga say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. That's it.
unlike the
That's
game,
it.
man. YG knows, bro. He knows who he has to stay loyal to.
yeah, I said Drake's got to drop he's got to drop Thriller. He thinks he's Michael Jackson. He's got to drop Thriller.
Nah, I don't even think that'll do it, to be honest with you. Like, you gotta understand the angle that the nigga was
Because he
attacked
lost
from.
LA.
It's not like, okay, you don't make good music. Kendrick even said, keep making them songs and make me dance, wave my hands, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you as a man, you personally, niggas don't fuck with. And I feel like there's no real angle you can come. What's the nigga gonna do to like really get back from that? Take care of your son and be a solid nigga. Okay, you should have been already doing that.
Somebody said this concert was better than the NBA Finals.
I mean, he not lying. They not lying.
I saw some other shit that I can't say on stream.
Somebody said this was the Hiroshima of rap. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I was talking to my boy. I was like, I feel like this is actually like an AD BC moment in rap. Like before this part and then after this shit. Cause think about it, right? Drake was running shit like contested basically for the better half of the last decade plus. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, especially after the Meek Mill beef, niggas was like, oh, he's untouchable. But then Pusha T came around and put the chink in the armor.
Yep.
But see, Pusha T wasn't like, I don't want to say big enough, but like he didn't have the I guess commercial acclaim that Kendrick does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody else that niggas are like, oh, he's on your level as far as like success wise, but then at the same time, artistically, people feel like he's ahead of you. So it's like, nigga, like after hearing this shit, like, why do you want to listen to Drake? That's how I feel.
It's tough. It's tough at this point, unless you're just a diehard Drake fan and you don't care, and you're still trying to convince yourself that that this outcome was something different. But I do like some Drake songs have pop back up. Like I listened to Comeback Season like after all this shit was over, and I was like, damn, like this is a Drake I actually like a lot. And
I'm not gonna lie, I've been skipping him a lot lately. Like it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
It's like a bad.
I mean, his
take.
ghostwriters are pretty damn good.
I mean, Beam is great. That nigga is super fire. Go listen to Beam's music though.
I've been listening to Vince.
And
Kate Sinatra.
I was thinking the fucking chorus on Not Like Us actually sounded like some Vince shit. Like I was like, oh, this sounds like some Vince shit. So like, yeah,
Vince
bro.
is trying his best to, stay out of it. He trying to be super positive, nigga. Like I'm against the industry, not against black men going against each other. That's what he on right now.
which I feel. I understand that
He's
too.
been like that.
Yeah, I get it.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
no, he been like that for a
RBC
while.
skit is about to go crazy.
I'm not the nigga yelling "Stop the violence" once niggas is already throwing hands. I'm like, damn, hit that nigga. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's already over with.
Vince is a big ass hard. Like,
I'm gonna
cause I
I'm
remember,
gonna take my dog out.
I remember like right after that happened, like he was like, "Man, I'm in the studio with Mustard right now," and I'm like, "You know that they were talking about this shit."
Oh yeah, that's
know
just
they
one of the
were.
things. It's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah, I get it, but
saying?
yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting going forward. Like, I want to see how Drake moves after this because he's always been a person that like he'll hop on anybody's feature, but I
Right,
want to see like the people who
right.
are already seasoned if they're going to continue to fuck with
Yo,
him outside of like
Twitter
maybe
is
21
crazy
Savage.
right now. Somebody tweeted, "Have you tried apologizing yet,
I
Drake?"
saw that
Like,
shit. That's still funny. They're like, man, you got to do it. But Drake has already been like, hopping with the new artists that ain't nobody even heard of. So I want to see if you're going to continue to do that and
I
just try to
guess.
find somebody who ends up being like super hot.
I think
I
it's time. I
just
think it's time to let it go. I'm not gonna lie to you.
freaking. I'm like, I
Mhm.
try not to get caught up in the moment. I like to let things like marinate, but I'm just trying to think of like other battles where like we haven't seen anything like
Now
this.
this is
This
the
this is
biggest shit
different.
since Ether. This is the biggest shit since Ether.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it. I
This is
kind of
internet
feel like
era,
it.
man. This is internet era, and no other beef has led up to this with two blockbuster artists like this since Ether, since JT and Nas.
Exactly.
No other
Exactly.
beef has, and like I said, and you can kind of count it, but like Anon said before, Pusha wasn't to that level. Like, I respect Pusha. I think that he's
Right.
one of the best rappers out there, but just commercially, he's not as big as Kendrick, and that's why he
This is
only put a chink in his armor. That's why he didn't destroy him.
the most
But I
lit
say,
funeral ever watched. That's crazy.
but I say the chink in the armor not because of commercial success. I say the chink in the armor because the way Pusha came at Drake is the blueprint. Like I feel like he laid the blueprint for Kendrick to
And
come
Kendrick
in
ran with it.
and basically be like, yeah, nigga, you don't take care of your kids. And I bet you really act like this and blah, blah, blah. And I
Hmm.
bet I can relate it back to like, he just, you know what I'm saying? He exposed the weak spot.
Going back to his
And
whiteness and all that stuff,
yeah,
and yeah,
yeah.
Like
You know,
he can't do like a response concert. There's like
there's nothing. There's
the
nothing.
the
like
other
yeah, you
only big artist out of Toronto was and he's in jail. So you're gonna get a freestyle from him from the prison phone, and then who else? Pressa with that Coil Ray's boyfriend.
you can't run and like do the same thing. It's like, all right, I'm going to start off my concert with
Yeah.
push-ups, y'all. And then I'm and then I'm
Nah,
gonna do
yeah.
and then I'm gonna
It's
do
over
Family
with.
Matters, and then I'm gonna do
It's
the Hard
over
Part
with.
6 like that. Like,
Nah, and niggas wasn't even rocking with that. Niggas was cooking for the hard part 6. They were like, bro, come on now.
That felt like the final scene in Endgame when fucking T'Challa came out of the damn hole. And all the when all the gang members was on stream, like on the stage, that felt like all the Avengers came back from the dead and said, "Fuck you, nigga."
Nah,
That
for
is
real,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, he is
Like,
like he
yeah,
better not. He better stay in Texas. That's exactly why he got that
I'm
ranch.
saying.
He like, no, forget that, man. I can't even forget
Rory and Maul's
Calabasas or Hidden
podcast
Hills.
is about to be Maul. I need to see the podcast. I'm turning on
I do
notifications
too.
for that. That nigga's crashing out.
There's no
It
way
wasn't
he
even
sat
that
there.
good.
No
It
way
was
he
no. I
sat
was
there.
in.
He wasn't bad.
I was in the room. It was no energy. It was no energy. Like we saw it
Yeah,
on camera though.
Like if
real
he
shit.
said wasn't nobody there, and because that's a lie. As soon as Kendrick went up, everybody went there. Like if you know how concerts work, literally nobody comes for like the opening acts usually, unless like they really care about them. So the seats are going to be
Fact.
empty. But as soon as the main act comes, them seats are going to be filled up. And sure enough, it was.
I mean, niggas was there. Niggas was there
They were definitely
for the
there.
openers too. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
He
it was there,
had.
but you can still see empty seats like at the top rows. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
type
Because
shit.
people were
Yeah,
saying that. They're
yeah.
like, oh man, it's looking real empty in there. And I was like, here y'all go. I was like, y'all clearly don't know how concerts
Reach.
work. Saying it,
Reach.
if you
Right,
seeing it
reach.
from the outside looking in, yeah, you're gonna say that, but y'all are clearly mistaken.
He had
Niggas
people
fronting
that
reach too.
I expected, but then like Dr. Dre's got to hurt. Tyler the Creator's got to hurt. YG on stage has got to hurt. Like, what do you do?
Yeah. There's nothing. And the crazy thing about it is like all them niggas from LA or the surrounding areas. Who you gonna bring out in Toronto? Like if you were to do the same thing but on the opposite end, like
Smiley,
who you gonna
Moji,
bring out?
Maka.
Moji, 81 shots on your block, no Kobe. You remember that? Real nigga like water, you can't hold me.
Goodness, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Honey,
It's crazy.
remember Honey Cocaine? She from Toronto.
Oh
Man.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Bieber? Yeah,
Yeah, he gonna bring out Bieber.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
he can't
I
bring out the
mean, the
weekend.
niggas like that's what I'm saying. The weekend already, you know what I'm saying, was on future shit. Like,
Hey, he
yeah,
already
bro.
dissed his ass on Family
I
Matters
Yeah,
a
would
lot,
not
so that shit done. They tried
I
to
would
make
not
yeah,
be
up that shit dead.
surprised because he's already been doing it, but I would not be surprised if he further leans into it in his future records where he just leans on streamers even more. Starts shouting out Kai Cenat and like Los Polos or all those like Twitch streamers that like real cool with him or whatever.
oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if he does that.
that's looking rough. That's like the equivalent of like Real Housewives shit. To be honest with you, if he has to start doing that to like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's looking real tough.
Like we're gonna
It's
see
looking
the scramble happen if he does go that route.
Yeah, I mean, I like I don't know if y'all ever saw the interview he did with Yachty or whatever, where they was just kicking it and talking, and he was like, I've kind of started thinking about flirting with the idea of doing something else. I think it's about that time. I think Kendrick kind of gave you the way out, my boy. Like,
I think his
Just go
ego is way
act.
too big for that to happen right now.
Just go
yeah,
act.
but but listen, man, ego is the death of growth. I tweeted that shit the other day, and like it might be time, bro. Like I said, what you gonna rap about? Like, really, the reason why I can't listen to the nigga no more, right, is like basically during the Untouchable run, there was a lot of things that he said and he rapped that I was like, well, damn, the nigga is unquestioned. He's number one right now. You can't, even if you a Drake hater, you can't hate on that fact. But it's like, nah, nigga. Now it's like, damn, bro. I'm not a kid anymore, nigga. I respect that shit that Kendrick was talking about. Yeah, nigga, take care of your people, nigga. Don't be out here, moving like this, moving like that. You got weird niggas all around you. Like, I can't listen to this shit no more.
Yeah, I think one of the worst things is like Drake has attempted to be a boss, but like you literally put like nobody on from your own label. Like the weekend was the closest. He didn't want to sign to you because he saw the writing on the wall. And then Party had been like up and down. Like he's still a mystery, but other than
They
that,
said act
literally
crying
nobody
right
else.
now. Hold on, I gotta pull his stream up, DJ. Yo, like deadass, if you're a rapper who's cool with Drake, what like if you're 21
What are you
Savage,
doing?
what are you doing?
I actually feel real bad for Four Bats right now. Cause imagine signing to Drake
That nigga
right when
sucks.
this shit
Whatever.
happens. No, but but just like shit, nigga, don't hate on him. The black man trying to, trying to do his thing. But whether you like the nigga's music or not, I'm saying like it's gotta feel bad to like
Cause you just
sign the
signed to
nigga
him,
and
yeah.
then this shit happens. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
This is
he took a chance, and it was literally the most terrible timing that you could ever have thought of.
Yeah.
Like I
it's
actually
very
went
rarely
and
like
listened to the album too. I was like, because I forgot like it came out, and I was like, oh, I'm going to listen to it, see what it's about. But it was so much else that was going on. I'm like, Four Bats, like your shit literally got skipped.
I'm proud to be an American. Like
Yeah, I'm not
that's
gonna
how I
lie.
feel right now. Like,
Yeah, Canada is looking real tough. Looking real tough.
y'all gotta understand, like, we love this violence over here. Like
Yo, we eat this shit up.
Hello, sir.
We eat this shit up.
I
I'm
love
not
the
gonna lie.
Negroes.
I'm not gonna lie. This was inspirational hatred. Like I aspire
it's
to like be
generational.
able, like I aspire to be able to hate on a nigga that tries me like this one day. Like, oh really? You think it's gonna go like this, nigga? I'm about to destroy your whole shit.
Hey man, okay, Cat Williams woke it up early on 2024. You see what happened now, man.
Hey,
Like this nigga had
I will
Crips and Bloods on Amazon Prime. Crips
yeah,
and Bloods on Amazon Prime. Like listen to that.
Nigga,
Like
Schoolboy
yeah,
Q was
yeah.
Hoover
Throwing up
was
signs.
Hoover stomping
Throwing up
on the
signs.
stage, bro. As soon as he got on there, somebody said, I don't think he took a regular step that whole time. That nigga was Hoover stomping all the whole night.
Oh God,
It's like, oh my god, bro.
man.
But I would love to be a
Freaky
fly
ass
on the
nigga.
wall. I would
Yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall at Drake's house. And like there's no way, I'm pretty sure he tried to shut his phone off, but there's no way he didn't get curious, like turn the stream on or something. Like, you
Nah,
good? You good, dude?
he definitely had to watch it. He had to watch. There's no way. How could you not watch it? How could you not watch it?
It's all
Come
right,
on,
man. Even if he didn't watch it, Act got him. Act gonna call him and tell him what happened.
like
Ethos, is Miles okay?
Last I text him. Let's see.
Is Cammy okay? Was she in your stream?
She was actually she was laughing, like she even acknowledged, like, yeah, this is bad.
I said, "Are you peeping this concert? This is history." He responded, said, "Hell no, I'm out here getting turned up, bumping Drake on the West Coast. Fuck these niggas." I said, "Nah, that's crazy." And he hasn't responded since. So.
Bumping Drake on the West Coast.
Vegas. He not really on the way. He in Vegas right now.
Oh, he not.
Oh, fake LA. Fake LA. Okay,
fake
LA. Did he check in with Ace?
No, he did not. I told him to check in with that nigga, but
crazy,
he said I ain't checking in with that nigga. So I said, all right.
Okay.
Ace might need to check his turf. There's somebody walking around.
Hammer. You better check in with the Henderson Hammer.
Better check in, man.
This is crazy, man.
Drake, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You gonna have to shoot this nigga.
I said the same thing. You got to kill him.
You got to shoot this nigga, bro. Yeah, you got to shoot this nigga. I said when he dropped the grams, he should have shot that nigga to go through your whole family line and call them all terrible people.
We said the same shit.
Yeah. Hey. I said, yo, you got to shoot that nigga. Or you got to, I said, the only way you get out of this, you got to sneak into Compton, catch his ass lacking, and beat his ass and record it. That's the only way you probably survive this. Even that, I don't think it's enough.
And then he ain't going to make it out. He ain't going to make it out.
Yeah, he will not. He'll have
even
a bounty
even if he was able to do that.
Yeah, he's out. He's screwed.
This man has burned so many bridges. Like the only other biggest artist would be Tory, and then The Weeknd. And The Weeknd don't fuck with him.
Weeknd don't fuck with him.
And Tory in jail, so.
And I already know. And the worst part is during Pride Month, you dropped them homophobic bars.
Yeah.
So them niggas ain't fucking with you either, bro. You lost a lot of niggas, bro. You pissed a lot of niggas off. It's GG, my boy.
The Twitter for the next week is going to be very funny. I am going to be on the For You page.
Spaces. I'm in them spaces.
I want to hear what the OVO Defense Force has to say.
I'm gonna be in them spaces. I want to see what they're because I saw they try to I see how they try their little operation. They try to downplay what was gonna happen today by trying to push out some fake shit about Kendrick bought fucking views and da 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 and
that's
shit.
What I was trying to downplay. They brought up the whole body thing.
Kendrick,
they trying so hard to downplay that shit.
It was goddamn near 200,000 people in that fucking live.
Yeah, you can't watch that and tell me that nigga view body that. You cannot tell me the way niggas memorize that shit. That's facts.
This is that shit that they be talking about that's so dumb. You know, if niggas are buying streams and blah, blah, blah and shit like that, you're not selling out no fucking arena.
Arenas, yeah.
Well, no.
How long? Like 8 years?
Somebody brought that up earlier in my stream, and I was like, this is why I really feel like we need to invest more in education and bring back critical thinking. Because if you saw the screenshots, they said he paid $2,000 for 30 million streams. You don't have to know anything about the music business. Just use critical thinking.
No sense.
Does that sound right? Because if that's the case, I'm about to become a rapper.
If that was the case, a bunch of third-rate rappers would have millions of views. If that was really that cheap, no way.
You telling me I could drop 5 bands and get 60 million?
Yeah, 60 million streams. Yeah, no.
Shut your dumb ass up.
You have to think about this, right? So, I know a lot of niggas don't make money off music. 1 million streams is about 4-5K, right? off of one platform.
So it's free money that you tell me, Anon? It's free money?
Hold on, listen. Off one platform, off Spotify. Now I need you niggas to times that by 60. You know how many scammers would be putting out 1 minute and 30-second songs of bullshit, paying 2 bands and then reaping what?
Making more money.
Racks off of Spotify. Are you niggas please use your brain?
Come on, you know Drake niggas don't do math. Come on now.
No, they like I said, they're just reaching for anything. They're like, oh shit, academics talked to this alleged person who said that they did this, blah blah blah, and didn't get all of his money, and then they're just running with, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something fishy going on. That it's just like it's
academics
so right now.
Is tweeting about Dave Free and Whitney not being there. I can't stand them. I say this just like it's really weird that he does that because as a content creator, like yo, protect your brand. Like, there's no need to ride that hard for him. Just eat the L, man.
That
like,
nigga be doing tricks on it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because people gonna look at that shit and be like, "Yo, you're not a reliable source." Like,
that's why he said he compromised. Like, he got lucky that he was able to get some direct features like at that time, like during the peak, because he was unfortunately the go-to source during that the peak of the beef. But other than that, man, like he really is compromised. Like, this is ridiculous at this point that he's still reporting on it, that he's still trying to find things about it. Like, that's why I'm like, is this a rap beef or is this an investigation at this point? Because it like y'all have taken it way too far. Like, all right, you know, both sides have said something that, you know, may or not be true, but it's not like, have you turned into an investigative journalist or are you just a content creator? Because nigga, nobody's looking at you to find the scoop on whether some shit is really real or not. Like, leave that to the actual police if it needs to get there. We don't need you to do that. You just need to report on rap, nigga.
Also, I feel like that shit is dumb because, like, okay, the things that may or may not be true, if you remove them shits from the beef, Kendrick still watch that nigga.
God
Like,
damn, this is beautiful.
What?
They really like someone was able to take, I don't know, Black Mass. He took a picture of it in black and white, and it's like he recreated Pimp a Butterfly like perfectly. This is wow.
oh,
That's what I'm saying,
wow.
like that's got to be the album cover because it looks
It
like
has
the
to be.
Pimp a Butterfly, like the formation.
So
that they were
good.
Yeah,
sitting
that's
in.
what I was thinking when they were getting together for the pic.
This
too. I was like,
album,
yo.
whatever he's about to drop, this album is about to go insane. Like, quality aside, just like the hype of it, the amount of people who are going to listen to this shit, people who don't even listen to rap, like the people who are just going to want to listen to this, it's going to be insane.
I'm going to laugh because I already know it's so, like, whenever this album drops, people are going to be like looking at his numbers with under a microscope. How many records did he sell the first week?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna try to downplay him. Not good.
But if he does do good, they're gonna be like, see, Drake gave him the stimulus package.
Yep. They're gonna be like, it was all the hype. It was all the hype before this album.
Drake
like,
rolled his
we
career.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about art right now, bro. What are you talking about?
Niggas on Twitter said this is the red wedding for Drake.
It is. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. They said Amazon Prime helped K-Dot deliver Hate the same day.
It feels like he took, you know, Old Yeller. He took Old Yeller in the back and shot him.
Yeah, shot his ass.
Like, bro,
up.
you gotta go.
Of Mice and Men told Lenny, hey, bro, it's gonna be okay.
And literally the best thing about all this shit, bro. He did it on Juneteenth and united all the fucking gang members, bro.
Cammy, obviously, after the hard part 6, we know that there's niggas in Drake's camp that ain't helping that man.
Might sound like that.
What do you tell Drake? Like, what do you tell that man? Like, you gotta lock in and make the greatest shit of your life, or like, is this life or death here? Because I know niggas said Drake will be okay. Because remember when this shit came out, everybody said Drake will be okay if he keeps his head down. But because now that we've seen, it's been like almost a month. Is that still the case? Are we saying he's still going to be okay? Or do you think after this is like, there's actually a dent, like a big dent now? Like we're talking like All Might punch to the chest level dent.
He has to evolve his artistry. He needs to take a break, and he needs to think about he can't keep doing the same things that he, because like, I mean, that's why I've been falling out of love with him. Like his last 3-4 albums,
he can't just drop a pop like
like
popular shit and just call it.
We don't hear that. Grow up, dude's 37, and I've been saying this. I'm like, it just don't hit the same anymore. I'm like,
Exactly. And it's the shit that we used to talk about too when we would talk about the disconnect with a lot of music.
Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah, man. You get older, you're like, nigga, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, this shit is not cool.
So does Drake have to do like a 444, or does he have to do something different? Like like just a really good like older like take care shit?
Let me tell you what the nigga has to do. He has to really fucking rap, and it's got to be the last song he makes. It's got to be his exit. Nigga got to take a real look inside and be like, damn, nigga,
I'm done.
The ills of fame have actually corrupted my soul or brought me to a point where, damn, nigga, like maybe I do got to get in touch with God. So, you know, nigga, I was on top for however long I was on top, but everybody got to fall. You feel me? Rome got to fall. Everything got to go. So,
do you think he's even capable of that though?
I don't think ego will let him. I mean, how can you be at the highest of heights and then get fucking
shot down?
Even if he doesn't, if he doesn't do it, Father Time is gonna get him because hip hop is a young man's sport. You have to like. Here's the thing. Like, I feel like people are going to, and we're starting to see it already. People are going to resent him because you have to pass the baton. And this is anything. You have to embrace being an OG. If you embrace being an OG, you'll have a long career. But if you stay in the way where you try to hang out with these 21, 22-year-old and you're in these niggas' way from coming up, eventually people gonna stop fucking with you. He has to get out the way, take a break.
That's what's happening right now.
And drop an album or like Jay-Z, Nas, just drop here and there. Go do something else, bruh.
What do you think about like the take that people said that like people have like been saying that like hip hop's been on the decline in the past decade, and they think a lot of that is associated because Drake's been like he's been the number one, and they think that because he's like, let's say, the poster child of hip hop. This is where that association comes from. Well, hip hop's been on the decline, and Drake's been like he's supposed to be the leader of it, and he fucked over. And I feel like this is like Kendrick saying like basically ripping that shit from him like ATL style, and just being like, nah, give me your chain. Like now I'm gonna I'm basically gonna drive the boat now, not you.
On my back now.
I'm gonna carry hip hop now for this next generation.
You got to, because I mean, think about it like this, right? So we can
Before you say that, I just want to say because like I paid attention to a lot of the people that he was bringing out early on. Like I saw Rimbo, I was like, this nigga's still alive. I was like, I haven't heard from this nigga in forever. I was like, I'm happy that he's like the argument that Drake tried to say that he didn't do money trees. I like that he started off by saying these are the younger kids that I have an eye on, that I'm like, you guys should be like, here's their name, here's their group. You guys should be checking them out. They're from Compton. They're from like my neck of the woods. You guys should be supporting them and checking them out. Like I do like that. Like is this basically what this whole entire thing was like, I'm trying to basically carry hip hop now and be like, I'm in charge now?
Well, let me answer the beginning of what you were saying before I get to that.
Sure.
You got to look at it kind of like this. Like in fighting, whenever there's a champion that's on top for too fucking long, everybody's looking to see him dethroned. Like,
right.
You know, like
Anderson Silva.
Like,
yeah.
Time is gonna get you. Time is gonna get you. Like you can be champion for a long time and niggas call you the greatest, but somebody eventually is gonna be young enough, hungry enough, and you gonna be old enough, and niggas figured out your tricks, and they're gonna get you. Like
that's why it's best to go out on top on your own merit, because if you don't, the universe will send you to the bottom.
Exactly.
And then
and that's why J. Cole's trying to get out of here.
Yeah,
that's the smartest man
on earth for a minute.
He
ain't been trying
he said, I'm trying to play basketball, bro.
I wonder if it rings in his head, like when Wayne told him, like, yo, keep it Canadian. Because to be honest, none of this would have happened if he would have kept it Canadian.
Yeah, it has to.
But you know what? I feel like it's one of those things where he might have not reached the heights that he's at, you know what I'm saying? That he got to if he would have kept the Canadian. So I feel like it's one of those, like, you can stay in your lane and still be big, but just, you know, on some other shit. Or, you know, you could,
hey, Justin Bieber kept the Canadian.
Yeah,
before the fall, can't get out the way, man. Egomaniac.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it ties with like everything from OVO to all the people that he signed under, and I'm not even gonna go through, like, we've already talked about all the past relationships he had of people trying to get him signed, his whole shit with Weeknd, with that whole problem as well. I agree. I think I agree with you. I think it's like his ego won't allow him to step by, and that's why we constantly see him. Oh, now he's in St. Louis. Oh, now he's in Atlanta. Now he's colliding with this person. That's because he always wants to be wherever the conversation is, wherever the culture is currently. Like that's really like this, like Yachty, and like when Detroit was having its own resurgence with its own sound, like recently. Me and AD have been talking about this. When Detroit had its whole big thing, then he was in the Drake has to. I feel like he always has to insert himself. If he's not involved in it, he has to always insert himself. And I saw. When I was listening back to a past interview with Future where he was talking about that I forgot what it was. It was a drink. I forgot the name of it. Drake gave it to me. He never opened it, and he was basically saying like how he inserted himself with started from the bottom. And he inserted himself into that song, and then he basically, as a way to say thank you to Future, he gave him this liquor, this really expensive liquor, instead of giving him like a deal or like helping him out or giving him like actual exposure or something like that. Like it seems like this is like a constant pattern with him of I take what I want. He colonizes. I take what I want. You know, maybe you'll get lucky if you get some credit, and I leave you. Yeah, and I leave you with shit.
Yeah, I give you what you get. That's all.
Yeah.
Justice for Block Boy JB.
But going back to your
Justice for X, bro. Justice for X.
It's terrible. He's still trying to come back, by the way. he still believes he could come back. But going back to one of the original questions, I think that Drake, like, after the whole beef was over and they started making diss tracks, I think Drake really messed up because, again, like, his ego just wouldn't let him sit down. And he came out with like 2 whack ass verses, like that troll track and the Sexy Red verse, and everybody was like, especially at that point, they're like, "Nah, bro, like what the fuck is this?"
And
like it just made it made things so much
ruined that Sexy Red song.
Yeah.
And what you mean ruined it? It was ruined as soon as she started singing, bro.
Her singing, I think ruined that shit.
This is why I said he ruined it, because if you listen to the song, surprisingly, kudos to her, it actually had a premise about being a delusional woman with a nigga, right? Yeah. And then he hops on the verse and talking about BBL and Drizzy. He completely changed the top. That's why
he tried to flip it, ruined it. And he tried to flip it. It was bad.
That's like, fair. Bro, that was a song for the ladies, and he hopped on it, and he put his ego on it, and he put a verse that had nothing to do with the fucking song. That's what I mean.
And then the nigga was dirty back into the song too. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear this shit.
Mm-hmm. So what culture does Drake steal now?
Bro's over
his own.
Bro,
he got to go to DR with. He got to go to DR with 6ix9ine. He about to do bachata.
Yeah, like, what is it? Because I know he was trying to slide with Ice Spice. and then he jumped over to
Ice
Sexy
Spice,
Red.
Ice Spice wasn't going.
Yeah.
Sexy Red
So-
fell for it, but then again,
Yeah,
now they're
what
talking
do you
about the
have?
whole Gamma thing because she's on Gamma. So they're talking about that.
Go
If
be an
Drake,
actor, bro.
if Drake
That's
does
what he does
own some
anyway.
of that, then this makes sense. It makes more sense why he's messing
I
with
can't
her.
wait
Like,
to go watch Academics'
Oh, bro.
Reactions.
I can't wait when I wake up tomorrow. I see all the reaction videos, and I just search like Drake fan reacts to, and just seeing them seething. It's
watching
gonna,
them
Gonna be seasoned in bed.
I'm gonna be smirking watching that shit the entire
man,
time.
Chaos, you were supposed to go, bro. What happened?
Yeah, bro, you should have went, dog.
Bro, tell me why. So my cousin went
Oh,
and he got there late. He got there when Kendrick was about to jump on, and then he figured out that his tickets were fake. But
no.
but they gave him his money.
Oh,
Because
that's
he got it from
nice.
StubHub, right? And then he got a ticket, so he ended up getting there like as he was performing. So I was like, "Thank God, bro."
Oh wow.
that's
we're,
good.
like, we're,
That's
we're,
good.
we're in the group chat, like at least one of our bloodlines there.
I was gonna go until I saw that line. It was 100,000 people online. I
Yeah,
said, no,
that
thank you.
shit's insane.
It's crazy.
Need a bot to get them damn tickets, bro.
Bro, but like this legit, like, I thank God that I was born where
I go like, dog.
It's historic.
If that happened to me
Draco,
and that nigga pulled the A
yes.
minor shit and just held
Things-
that shit
two
and let
things
them
can be
just
true.
had that
Two
shit
things
three
can be
I'd have
times.
true
jumped
there.
off a bridge. I'd have jumped off a bridge. Ain't
I
no
feel like
way
I'm a
that I
pretty
would watch that
level-headed
shit.
dude. That would make
That would
me
have made me
cry.
crash out. I would have crashed out. There's
That
no way.
would
I
make
don't
me
think.
cry watching that.
I think
Is Drake
any
posting on
regular
IG?
person that shit would
I
make it.
don't know. I
And I
haven't
know
checked.
Drake is an
I haven't
egotistical
checked.
narcissist. That shit I know for a fact. And definitely, he's crashing out right now. He's probably in the embassy right now, crashing out,
If he
throwing
ain't
shit.
posting none right
he had
now,
Turks
he gonna
popping
post
perks.
some. Let's see.
Yeah,
gotta-
or he's in Houston,
gotta
I
see
think, right now,
everybody.
right? He's crashing
Bruh.
out. There's no way you
The
can
nigga
witness that
played
and
it
not crash out.
6 times. The nigga played it 6
Yeah,
times.
6 times the niggas was dancing on your course, bro.
Bruh,
You're
wait,
crashing out.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. The
And
nigga
LeBron
played
was
it-
there.
Hold on, listen.
Yep.
The nigga played it six
Yeah,
times.
6 times.
6
though.
times,
Not 3.
six.
He didn't just repeat
Oh,
it.
you saying that was intentional?
Yeah.
Nigga,
6 God.
Right.
Hey
Yeah.
man, everything happens for a
69
reason
God.
with him.
No,
I
no,
won't
no.
say- I
According to
won't say
Drake
it's on
fans,
purpose,
we're
but like I would just
Nah,
say,
Nah, man, we reach
God
it.
damn,
Drake
bro.
fans
Like,
say we
everybody
run with that.
reach
We
it,
just
bro.
make shit up. Yeah, we just reach and we make that shit up. There's no
For the
sense to
slow
it.
niggas listening, Drake's whole shit is
6.
and he played it 6
6
times.
times.
Nigga.
69 God.
I just think
Yeah.
it's funny. He said he
Take
was
the
not
6.
affiliated.
Yeah, just what Reaper said. If you take the 6 and then you flip it, it's a 9, and you flip it back, it's a 6. It is, bro. Come on, dog. Come on. You cannot tell me this shit ain't intentional, bro. You cannot convince me that shit's not intentional.
It's really, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we've got a free masterclass on hate. Like
Yep.
it was beautiful. I mean,
I gotta up
that
my
was
hate. I
a
clearly ain't hating enough.
masterclass of hating
Yeah.
on a nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
Right.
That's
incredible.
some
Show
hate,
me how
bro.
it's done.
Yeah,
I would love to be a
incredible.
fly on the wall in 21 Savage's house too. Like, what do you do?
Nigga.
'Cause
No.
I feel like he's like one of the main people that's been fuck. Like, what? He just got a glass
be
of
honest with
wine.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause he went to
Drake.
OVO Fest too. So
I'm straight up telling you now, if fucking Pluto had pulled up there when King
God.
did, if he had pulled up and played his verse,
King
21 would have
did
never
or
shut
like
up.
that.
20,
Either
yeah,
one of
21
those.
would have disassociated immediately. Been like, nope, we're done. Nope. That's King Pluto.
I understand why
That's
they
King
couldn't
Widow.
though. I
Nope.
understand why they couldn't because that was pure West Coast here. This is pure
No,
West
that
Coast.
would.
It
But
makes
can you
sense.
imagine the Atlanta niggas and the West Coast niggas?
I mean, I
like
get
just
it.
like the
I
Crips and
get
the
it.
Bloods, bro.
I
Oh
get it.
my
Crips and the
god,
Bloods united
That'd
on
have been
Amazon
insane.
Prime to call
Yeah.
Drake a pedophile.
that would have been insane, dog.
Iconic.
Did Drake know what
I'm not gonna lie.
Juneteenth is?
I feel like this is America, bro. This
I
is
don't know,
literally
man.
just-
I don't know. Do they celebrate
I don't
Juneteenth
even
in
think-
Canada?
No.
Because there's niggas on the East Coast
No.
that are hyped about this shit, that love this shit. People on the West Coast, obviously they rock with this. East Coast rock with it. Midwest, we rocking with it too. I think it's only Canadian niggas. Only Canadian niggas ain't fucking gonna like this. I think all
Well, from my
Americans rock with this
understanding,
shit.
With Apple Music, they like
Toronto's
it.
not really fucking with him either, from my
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah,
Toronto-
girl, they turning on them too.
They turn on him too?
Yeah,
Shit.
some-
Yeah, I've seen TikToks from people saying that
Bitches,
like
though.
the streets don't fuck with him because he did that video in Miami where he was passing out the money, and they felt like he should have did it in Toronto.
Oh,
God's plan.
yeah.
Why would you go to
God's plan,
Miami
yeah.
of all places? That ain't where you from.
I also want to point.
That's kind of
Hey.
fair.
I also want to point out. I noticed at the end. I want to say too. That whole Dave Free agenda just died because Dave Free's
there.
name was on there, and he said he produced
Yeah, he
it.
produced it,
So
yeah.
that entire, that entire thing just died. That entire pushing that
gonna
rumor
hold on
was
to it.
dead. They can try, but I don't understand why the dude that apparently fucked your wife and is your kid, why
I
you
wonder,
have him
I
produce
wonder
it.
if this was Drake's plan all along.
Yeah, Midwest in this bitch. Yeah, I'm telling you
He
now.
said 5-star
I'm talking
general.
I'm talking all the niggas in the
He's got
Midwest.
it-
They're
he's
rocking
got
with Kendrick. They're
right
not
where he
rocking with
wants
Drake.
him.
I
He
play
got
for
it.
Yeah, he
Wisconsin.
does,
I
man. He
play-
got him on the ropes.
Detroit, a lot of niggas Detroit, they're rocking with Kendrick.
I
Bro.
played
gotta-
for
you
the
gotta put
Amazon
the
Prime.
I
Yeah,
gave
man.
him the deal.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
gave
gonna
him the
lie to
deal.
He gonna be like, look
Yeah.
at him, man. Look at him prospering, talking about me.
I
Hey,
tell you
I'm
this
not
much.
gonna lie though. Remember what
Hey,
I told
bro.
y'all niggas when y'all came to Miami? You know, if you got money and you a certain type of nigga, all your dreams come true. So it makes sense.
Yep.
That, you know what I'm saying? He was out there
Uh-huh.
throwing bread. I'm not gonna
It,
elaborate on that, but y'all know what I'm talking
If
about.
you on social
Uh,
media and you got a joke, get them jokes off now. Twitter is
Yep.
on. Everything is going viral right now. You
everything's
better
going
get your
crazy.
followers.
Get your free money.
Baseball is trending. The game is trending. Kendrick's trending.
Trending.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
game is in his corner, but the game by himself anyway. And that's
That
more
YG
reason.
shit had me crying. When YG came
Yeah.
out, I was like,
I don't know why that wasn't a
was
surprise to people.
smirking.
Of course he was coming
I
out
was
wearing the same
smirking
shit,
so
man.
hard
Them church
because
shoes. He
Drake
still,
niggas swore. Drake niggas swore by this nigga IG that he rocked with this nigga Drake. I was like, I think that it just died
Like,
today
I
too.
don't think y'all understand. YG's from the West
Yeah,
Coast. So no
they're
matter what,
stupid,
he's
bro.
staying over here.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
The majority of
He ain't
people who
like
said
Wayne.
that weren't from the West Coast. That's why I said they don't know what
Exactly.
the fuck they're
Yeah.
talking about. Like this
I don't know
gang
why he
affiliation
thought
stuff
that.
is stronger than anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was just gonna say that. I was like,
And
my
this nigga
niggas
united
was
all of
killing
them,
each other
bro.
over colors 20, 30 years ago, and you think niggas not clicked up like that? Come on, bro.
Niggas
Like,
literally had red caps and blue caps in this fucking picture together, bro.
Yeah,
I wish they
think
would have
about that.
tied the rags
Think
together
about
like
that
the
shit.
meme, bro.
like yeah, what they did years ago.
That shit would have been.
They definitely
fucking
had their
hilarious.
rag though. They
Only
definitely had
nigga
their
was
rag.
missing was Snoop. If Snoop had pulled up, oh
No, the most powerful
Oh.
part is when he was taking the pictures, and then like after they took the picture, I don't know if you noticed, but some of the members tried to walk off, and he said, "Everybody sit down,"
Yeah, he
and
said, "No,
everybody
no."
sat down. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
He was
bro.
commanding them, bro. Yeah, he's commanding. He said, "Where else
commanding
the
He's
them.
the
boys?"
real 5-star general. This is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
He
Nah,
said he's
man, he ain't
my
affiliated, dog. He
lieutenants.
ain't
Yeah.
affiliated,
That's the thing,
man.
it's bigger than rap.
No,
he's
he
the
had
real
that red.
boogeyman.
He had
Yeah,
that
he
red
did
hoodie
have on
on.
red.
Real
I'm
boogeyman.
saying.
No
Yeah,
cap,
red
that nigga is
on.
the real fucking boogeyman, bro. That nigga will literally pop out, destroy your whole life, and then slide back to Kendrick.
Back to his apartment.
Yeah, you
Slide
see
back
him,
to Kendrick, man.
he killing himself.
Oh my god,
He
dog.
said his
And
life
then bringing
born,
the
man.
dancers on too, bro.
I feel like I'm a really
Oh,
good strategist,
man.
but I'm just sitting here trying to think like, what do you do? And I
You'd be
just
a
can't
worthy
come up with an answer.
competitor if I was.
If I was
It's
really a
If I was
predator.
a predator.
Yeah, this feels
Checkmate.
like checkmate. This feels
This
like
is a
Checkmate.
checkmate. Yeah, it's
Checkmate,
over.
bro. Meet the Grams was check.
Well, you know what I'm
Checkmate.
happy about? The thing I'm ecstatic for is for a month, we had such a deflated end to this because of what fucking Drake did. And then Kendrick just reinvigorated it and gave us a very good, like, ending the way they ended. Now, obviously, Drake's going to do some stupid shit. We already know. He's going to do some more cringy shit that's going to make us more upset, but...
He gonna IG post us at that.
He's
What's his
gonna
next
tap
feature that's
some
coming
to it.
out? Who's
was
he
cute.
about to collaborate with
Yeah,
next?
He's a pop artist.
Or
It's gotta be a pop artist.
Or he's gonna wear a shirt or a jersey that says "Not like us"
Yeah.
or some shit
Or
like
bring up a
that.
Whitney thing. Yeah, he's going to do something. We're talking about, I didn't see
That was the
Whitney.
music video, Steve.
It probably is.
They said they're doing something Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
But I was saying,
think it's
damn,
what
you
TV
gotta
show
include
somewhere.
some clips from this.
The fact I saw Hoover's piece it up with everyone is insane. Don't they be beefing with everybody?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, they do. I've seen some TikToks. Apparently, they do.
I seen the dude
That's
on
crazy.
stage with the Astros cap because that's
Yeah,
Hoover's.
the
I
Astro.
was like, man, I seen a nigga with a Cardinals hat on. I was like, I forgot what gang that
Bro,
is.
I
I was like,
was-
man, y'all had too much gang affiliation on that stage,
Yeah,
bro.
it's so crazy because I actually have a hat that's probably affiliated to.
Bro,
blood
almost
gang.
any
And I was thinking,
almost
I'm
any
like, damn.
baseball team you can think
Yeah,
of is affiliated.
I was thinking like, damn, I can't wear that.
Almost every single one,
I
bro.
stopped wearing hats since I moved here, like, because
You
you really
have
cannot
to.
wear anything.
You have to, bro.
I got a black Adidas hat. That's it.
Yeah, just wear that stuff. You cool. Any baseball cap, forget it.
Yeah, baseball.
It's crazy, man.
Anything with a P.
Is that nigga? Is he dead? Is he dead?
I think he's dead. I'm gonna
It's
say
over with.
I
It
think
feels
he's
like a
dead.
funeral.
Nah,
And
he
I believe
don't, he's still on
That
life
ain't a
support,
funeral.
man.
I don't
Because
know.
That was
his
the
fans
after
are too
party
strong,
after
bro.
funeral.
The boy.
His fans,
it's
his
up.
fans are too strong. They're gonna
Yeah.
keep him alive, bro.
It's
I'm just-
over
Almost a
with.
vegetable. Almost a vegetable.
And bro, the feeling of tomorrow, TBH, if you go outside, just let me
Oh,
know.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
It's gonna
great.
be
Probably.
insane.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually out there when Not Like Us dropped, but like just for a few days. And nigga, that shit was
It's
just like,
different.
I heard it at least 3 or 4 times outside. Yeah.
Nah,
I heard it in
man,
Detroit
niggas-
multiple times. I was in
One-
fucking Detroit
one-
and I heard that shit.
One person said, he said,
Outside.
I'm from the West Coast. I only heard it one time.
Yeah, I heard it multiple times even in
The
Detroit.
Henderson Hammer, boy, I tell you. That's funny, man.
I'm like, bro, y'all be killing me, man. Y'all really think that like what y'all say on Twitter is law? Like, you are not the world, bro.
Fact. I mean, this is just really tough. Like I said, like the thing about it is like put yourself in Drake's position, right? Like, what do? You got nothing you can do. Like, what could you do? You just gotta go and live your life and be
Same
like, well,
day
you know,
delivery. It's
Like, cause
So where
imagine
I have to
if
run.
Drake got so mad that he was like, man, I'm just about to make another diss track against this nigga. Like, what would that do at this point?
I wouldn't care.
Nothing. I wouldn't even want to hear it. I wouldn't even-
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You gotta like
Exactly.
buy his masters or some shit. Do something.
Like, I'd be like,
That's-
what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say to the nigga? Because at the end of the day, that's
Yeah.
all diss tracks are. Is like, what are you saying about the nigga? Because niggas try and do all that, like, oh, I'm gonna make a good song and blah blah blah. Fuck that. You a bitch. Like, that's what diss tracks is about, nigga.
Right.
I'm a more solid, better human being than you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit you talking about.
That would be legit the only like other like haha gotcha moment if like this shit is true about Drake owning like a percentage of either Gamma or Universal.
Nah, that doesn't hit hard enough.
That would be
nah.
no. That as far as his ego, that'll be the
Nah.
only. As far as his beef, the beef with that, he would never win that. I'm just saying,
That
like
ain't it.
in the long run of things. I mean, no, some people would feel some type of way. I'm not saying Kendrick alone, and I'm not saying the public. I'm not saying public opinion, even though they would try to spin it. But if that is true, that
Man
would
got
be
Steve
an
Lacy
overall
too out
aha
there.
moment.
What
It's
the
like it
fuck?
doesn't matter what you say to me. It doesn't matter about any of that shit. If I own a percentage of what you make, then I win.
Nah, fuck him up.
Wait. You're saying if Drake owns a percentage of what Kendrick makes?
Either because he would be under Universal.
No.
Or
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
Gamma.
gonna tell you why that still doesn't hit. This is really a masterful checkmate because what did Kendrick already say about that nigga being a colonizer?
He would be colonizing his
Like-
music.
Like
Mhm.
he
yeah.
literally is. He's just falling more into nigga.
Yep.
Everything I said about you is true. Like,
Yep.
okay, yeah, own a piece of my music.
Like you're
Fucking
bragging about
colonizer,
taking
nigga,
food
like,
off my kid's table.
He will. Yep.
Yeah,
You're being a
like-
fucking colonizer.
Yeah. No,
there's
I hear
there's
that.
no. It's a checkmate. It's checkmate. It's checkmate.
I hear that.
Not king over
Because
dog.
all he
it's
could
over
keep
with.
saying is that I'm more successful than you. I have more money than you because I'm
That doesn't
making
work
money
with
off of you.
Kendrick.
You
It
can't
doesn't.
say that.
That's the problem.
I'm not saying
It
no. I'm not
doesn't-
saying Kendrick.
yeah.
I'm not saying Kendrick. He's already lost that. We've already established that.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah.
trying to argue Kendrick anymore. I'm saying like the entire span of the rap world or music world. Like anybody else
Yeah.
who has a problem with him is what I'm saying.
Well, it's like when you try and fight, some shit in an RPG, nigga,
Juneteenth. Happy
and you level
Juneteenth,
10 and that
everybody.
shit is level 50,
Yes, sir.
nigga, you can't fight it yet. You're not on that level. But Kendrick was on his level.
Mhm.
And, he showed him
Kendrick
what was up.
was, in my opinion, Kendrick was the only nigga that I felt like when Drake was at his peak. If niggas
Yeah.
said who's the best in the game, most niggas would say Drake is at the top. And then niggas would say, who's touching Drake? And I remember I'd have these arguments with people, and I would say the only nigga I would constantly bring up, I'd say the only nigga I think could actually take a swipe at him is Kendrick. I said it this is before even Damn, before that. I even said like around Pimp the Butterfly, and I was saying even around when he dropped Good Kid, Mad Kid. I said I think this kid's I think he's the artist that I would say could go up against him and probably take a swipe at him, do it. But
Cole can't do it. I was just
Cole can't do it. Especially now, I don't think Cole doesn't have the heart to do it. I mean,
Yeah,
I think he's a
Cole's
great
fine.
person. I think in
he's not
his
violent
lane,
enough. He's not
he
violent.
doesn't.
He's not violent. Yeah, he got
he
morals.
can't- he can't do the sack. Oh man, you know exactly what I'm gonna say now. You know the Sakuna philosophy. He doesn't have the mentality. He doesn't have the mentality to sacrifice whatever it takes, the ambition to sacrifice whatever it takes to be the GOAT. He just doesn't have it. It's not in him. He don't have it.
He fights like he got stuff to lose.
He understands he has to lose.
Kendrick be
And
going in
he has his own mental sanity.
he's a madman,
Kendrick
bro.
is fucking bipolar. If you listen to this nigga's song, this nigga is a bipolar joker. He can be in his own piece and just turn into a fucking Gemini, like I said, old school Gemini, and just ether you in the next moment, and then turn back and be like, "Oh, I was just kidding, bro. It was a prank." He'll pull you, be like, "Oh, it was just a prank, bro. Don't take it seriously." And then once they say, "Fuck your family," and you just sit there confused, like, "Wait, is this nigga joking with me?" You see what I mean? Like, it's hard to beat a nigga like that. You can't just throw, "I got more money, I got more bitches." It don't work on this nigga. This nigga literally will flip subliminals, tell you he talks to fucking the Gabriel the angel on his fucking off time about how he's gonna kill
He
you.
prayed to God, bro. He
Nigga, when the
said,
nigga says to you, I talked to God. This nigga, I gave this nigga my confession and said, Lord, I know I should be a better man, but who am I if I don't take this nigga?
have y'all
Am I
seen
a
Dune
bitch
2?
if I don't kill this
He said,
man?
nobody in the room can fuck with me.
This man said, if I am not your greatest soldier, Lord, he literally put the blood cross sign of God and Christ on his forehead and said, Lord, give me your weapon. Grant me the shield of righteousness and the sword of justice so I can slay this fucking heathen. And he did that shit. You gotta understand, you're dealing with a completely different nigga. That is a different tier of nigga you gotta fight. How do you fight a nigga like that? You can't fight a nigga like that.
No, I tell you. You gotta dual wield rivers of blood. That's what Drake gotta do. He's gotta dual wield rivers of blood.
I don't even think rivers of blood saves you, bro. You need some runes, dog. You gotta tap in to get some new runes, bro.
Actually, Drake is using mimics.
Yeah, that nigga was using mimics. He used 20 mimics, and this nigga didn't use mimics, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I'm not gassing like he's the Messiah. You gotta understand what I'm saying. This nigga was so tapped into his spiritual side that he saw this beyond just the material plane. This nigga literally saw Drake as, this nigga is a heathen. This nigga is a blight on the earth. And it is my job as a crusader to smite him from this earth. This nigga told him, he said, nigga, I hope you die. He told niggas like him he should die. That is not some normal nigga. Niggas who, look, I want you to go through any of the other things. Them niggas don't go on a track and say, even fucking Tupac don't go on a track and say, I hope you die, nigga. That nigga said, Tupac said, I fucked your bitch, the condoms in the back, da 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 da. That's what that nigga Tupac did. This nigga said to his face, fuck you, I'm gonna take your son and raise him to be a warrior of Christ. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know nothing about that nigga. You gotta understand. That shit's insane, bro.
Yo, TBH, is this the most he's talked on the podcast too?
Yeah, that's it.
I know, right?
That's it.
This man talking about rap more than video games.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand, dog. I've been rapping this shit for a whole 2 months with this nigga, with my brother Ma. This nigga will call me, just ready to start. Just call me, hey, bro. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, hey, you hear that new song? I'm like, no, I won't hear to talk about shit. I'm like, I'll hang up. I'm not about to listen to you about this shit. You gotta understand. I've had a constant with this nigga, bro. I'm just saying. I know niggas. It's literally. I don't know. Y'all know Key and Peele, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that clip they had where it was like a rapper. Peele was he was acting like as a rapper, and the other dude was like some hermit ass monastery dude.
Messiah.
Yeah, the Holy Messiah, where he said, when your lungs beg for the breath of life, then your heart will open the door. That was Kendrick. That was what Kendrick did that nigga.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like an MMA fighter. He was like, I'll punch him and kick him. This nigga said, I pray to God, Lord, that he just needs to know the Lord, so I will cave his chest in, and from then he will open his heart to the Lord. You can't kill it. You can't beat a nigga like that. You just can't.
Listen,
I gotta eat this on one tonight.
I'm not even gonna go that deep. I'm just gonna be like this. Listen, I feel like backgrounds of people's lives definitely make a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes a difference.
I know how we can beat him.
And I think it's like, you grow up a certain type of way. It's gonna prepare you for certain type of things. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're gonna become a certain type of person. I don't feel like somebody with Drake's background should have ever messed with somebody with Kendrick's background.
The only way he can win is he got to pop out like General Grievous with 8 moon veils and just
moon veils. Not rivers of blood, moon veils.
The problem was, his man was way too egotistic. So he thought he could take Kendrick home. So.
Ethos.
Thank you, Silver. Exactly. When you humble yourself before the Lord, your life will change.
Like said in the chat that Drake is not slayed. Drake is not slayed by no means of the imagination. What y'all think?
Yeah.
You said
what?
Black said this in the chat. He said Drake is not slayed by any means of the imagination.
He cut that nigga's arm off.
From a cultural standpoint, I think so. Like he's always gonna have his stands that it's the same. He has an asterisk next to him. He has an asterisk next to his name. He's definitely hurt.
Drake asterisk the nigga that lost to Kendrick.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just
Drake is
that is it.
He's All Might after he got that little hole in his stomach. That's what he can still turn into All Might, but it's not the same. It's not.
Only boy he can only hold his power for a little bit, man. Superpower get neutralized.
Yeah, he already been neutralized with the Ghost Rider. This right here, put him down a little bit more.
What's
Yeah,
that
I'm not
nigga gonna
gonna
do
lie,
now?
bro.
Drop another diss? This
I mean-
nigga knows Kendrick got even more. There's even more apparently we haven't heard that he just has in his back pocket. He might put it on the album. Say fuck
I
it.
think people are misunderstanding this, right? This was never gonna commercially destroy Drake.
I feel
can't happen.
healed, you
It
know.
wasn't. Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
But
I feel
culturally,
healed.
I feel blessed.
culturally, it's like
Right.
you'll never recover from that. You'll
Yeah,
never recover.
you don't.
Yeah, no, the culture.
They're gonna talk about it in the history books. Oh, they're gonna
Yeah.
talk. You can't just ignore it, bro. All
Yeah,
that
no,
cute social media
hip-hop
shit.
history. It's
You gotta think of it like
literally hip-hop
this.
history.
You gotta think about how like Frieza, right? Before he met Goku and Vegeta, right? This nigga was a
powerful.
terrorist, was a
Yeah, he was
powerful ass terrorist,
unstoppable.
had the fear of the
Yeah.
galaxy. Then what happened? He ran into the monkeys, and what happened to him?
And they got
Yeah,
He's
beat
a
up.
joke.
Not on
Niggas
not on
jokes about it.
Ethos, not on Juneteenth. Like, what are you doing?
I ain't talking about
Yeah,
bro.
Like this man made a Frieza reference and talked about
What are you
monkeys,
talking
bro.
about, bro?
The sayings are that's what the sayings, bro.
Like, you
Oh
could have
my
made
God.
another
Why you taking it there,
analogy,
bro?
but
Why are
alright.
you taking it there?
my
Why are you comparing
God.
blacks with the monkeys? Come on,
Nah,
TVH. That's not what I was doing.
I'm just saying, like, you don't want that misconstrued. This
Yeah,
is
come
Juneteenth,
on.
man.
That's crazy.
Try to
Hey,
protect
bro.
you.
Hey, stay woke.
Cut Ethos
Stay
like-
woke.
He thought his own voice tonight, clearly.
Hey, stay woke, nigga. Stay woke. Yeah, I have.
Oh my
I was thinking the whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I
I was
wanted
standing
to,
up the
man.
entire
I
concert.
ain't had nothing at home to drink.
Yeah, I was in the bro. I was playing Magic. Then after that, bro, I got in the front room. I blasted that shit from a fucking
Ethos
TV.
is
I
hype.
started dancing there. Yeah, bro, I was going crazy. My brother
That's
would have
really
killed
good.
me if he was in the house. He would have killed me for that shit. I was being extra ignorant.
I'm glad Ethos. That tells
I don't
me
know
to
why
listen
y'all-
to hip hop. I'm glad.
I don't know
I'm
why y'all
glad
acting
that
like
you listen to hip-hop.
Drake's gonna sit down because
I-
he's clearly
I
not.
wouldn't do it.
He didn't even take too long to get on the features. He's going to drop something else. He ain't sitting down.
Shout out
Who's
to
that?
J. Cole dodging the nuke.
Drake.
Shout out to him, though.
J.
Hey,
Cole,
man, he was
bro,
smart. He knew.
go ahead, play basketball, bro.
Nah,
Have a
Scoop
good
Low Q
time.
let him know. He said, "Hey, back
Dodge
down,
that shit,
dog."
bro.
He
This
said,
shit is
"Go ahead
not
and
for you.
Apologize to him. You know what it is."
I mean, at this point, if you niggas want to squabble a little bit with Kendrick, like a little fun, little trade some bars, go do that. That's a little fun,
This right here about to be a death threat, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. After this, I don't think no nigga in the industry ever gonna
They not messing with him. They not
subliminal
messing with him.
Kendrick ever again,
Wait,
bro.
so do y'all think Drake will ever take a sub or anything like that at all going forward after this?
He
Or is
will.
it
Like
done?
from anybody, or you saying just
Like,
specifically
nah, like
Kendrick?
he can't-
Kendrick. Is he doing
Yeah,
it to
he'll
He
Kendrick?
can't
or is it
sub him. He
done?
can't
No,
sub him. He
he's
just makes
not-
him look like a bitch even
No,
more.
because I mean, people
Yeah.
already ran through how
He
many
is a
times that
bitch.
Kendrick has subbed.
Say it with your
He
chest,
is.
but don't
So,
say
He is a
nothing.
bitch. What
It's
do you
not-
mean? He
it's
is a
not gonna
bitch.
happen.
That
He's
shit
not
is
saying
hella
nothing
We
sassy.
all smelled the hoe on him. He gonna sub. He gonna sneak this again. Let's be
I know
honest.
that's a
You-
shame,
hold
though.
on.
That's
He's gonna do it
Drake.
tomorrow.
You have to understand, these niggas crip walked on your grave on Amazon Prime, and you're subbing him.
He's gonna still sub
It's
him.
gonna hurt him even more. That's why this is
Bro.
checkmate. Like, he has to come
Yeah.
correct.
I mean, if
No,
he
he
does,
gonna
I don't think
sub
that Kendrick
him.
gonna say anything else because it
You know,
doesn't deserve a
though,
response.
You know, Timothy, even if he comes correct, it doesn't matter. Damage is done.
You think?
Yeah.
You think Drake has Amazon Prime after this?
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, he probably called Jeff Bezos right now.
You got to
Fuck him.
cancel, right?
Uh-huh.
Try to
See,
keep.
I thought he was done at Meet the Grams. Or not Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. I thought Not Like Us was like, you gotta
Damn, you
kind of
gotta
leave this man alone.
YG's on the. Did you not
This-
watch the? Did you not watch the live stream? Cam?
Cammy, I
He was
swear
in
to
the-
God, or you
Yeah,
he's in the
can't.
back.
Cammy, stop, bro.
This is like a terrible angle.
Cammy,
They
please stop.
fighting for straws, boy.
Cammy, please stop. You better be trolling.
Bless your
You
little
better,
heart. Bless your little
please,
heart.
please, don't do that.
Been fighting since the beginning.
Don't forget, Drake said he got more love in the city that he from. Just remember that.
Cease and
Yeah,
desist
yeah,
letters
yeah,
in the
yeah.
video.
That nigga said.
Remember that?
Remember that nigga? That nigga said that.
He said he don't play money trees in Compton.
Yeah, he said he plays.
Nah, man.
Where's
Drake
your-
fans
where's
just
your-
go say. Drake
Yo.
fans just go say that.
Where's your-
that since he said something, now he's
hip-hop
out
for
there.
10 years. That's crazy.
Where's your allegiance as an American, Cammy? What are you doing?
Exactly.
Nah,
Don't forget
man,
he said that.
Remember, wish he
Remember.
was from Canada.
Don't forget. Drake said that none of Kendrick's tracks were fucking bops unless Baby Keem was on it. Don't
We
forget
can talk
that.
shit about one another, but
Until
don't
forget
nobody
that.
talk
Baby
shit
Keem,
about
but
us.
Drake
Keem was
also
the
said, you know who bangs the set? My nigga YG.
That's YG.
And I
He
mean,
said that shit.
That line got
Treason.
That
A
shit
lot
just
of
died.
lines he
That
said
line
were
cut-
dumb.
that line got clipped.
You know,
We're
that's like-
done. A lot of shit not making sense.
That line got
Like,
clipped.
Right,
acting like y'all
be
trying to
loyal
free
to American
slaves.
Juneteenth.
Come on.
Yeah.
That shit lame, bro. Lock him up.
His plug.
Damn, did Kendrick tonight sound like he was freeing
That was
slaves?
a crazy line. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how that left the studio. Nigga
mean,
said, you rap like you're trying to free the slaves. Like,
he
bro,
performed
that
King
that made you
Kunta, so
remote.
Hey, that was it right there. King Kuna was hitting too.
I got a bone to pick.
that boy's
Hey.
Schoolboy Q, bro.
Yeah, playing that shit.
That Schoolboy Q. I was like, oh. When I saw Soul, bro, I almost cried, bro.
Solo.
Hey,
Solo.
When I saw Solo,
Oh, I wish I would have did Vice City. Oh, I wanted to hear.
That's all I wanted them to do. Too. I was waiting.
I said yes.
I need some old school.
All right. I gotta get up. I gotta walk this dude.
Let's
I need to
break
finish
down
Stellar
Wagwan
Blade.
Delilah one more
You got
time.
that?
No,
No,
I'm
absolutely
out.
not.
I'm out.
Absolutely not bringing that bullshit there.
Okay, I'm cutting the Discord
Yeah,
off.
My name is Drake and I'm a
He said
pedophile.
walking. Aki looked up like, yo.
Wow, bro.
So Jay, did you watch the first part of the show, the concert?
I watched the entire show,
No,
sir.
he
I
didn't,
know,
bro.
you know,
Kept
make
it on
sure,
mute.
you know.
Hey,
Yep.
did y'all like the entire show?
Yes,
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 I did.
Okay,
I knew
all
most of
right.
them.
All right, that's cool.
yes.
That's cool.
Unlike you.
I love that.
I don't know why y'all be
Bro,
acting
right,
like
you
I just
can
be
go.
like hearing West Coast music. I'm like, oh, just I fucking hate
Jay,
it. Like,
that's how
like
you
that.
is.
No, it is not.
Jay,
bro.
That's how you
Jay,
No,
that's
it is
that's
not.
how you and Jay.
No,
Don't
You
it is
even
not.
admitted it, bro.
Yeah,
Jay,
you
No, I
did.
didn't.
You did.
Jay, I'm not
You
gonna
did. You said you was a hater.
Jay.
You
Jay,
said
you
you
did.
I
you'd be
did say I
surprised.
was. I need to make that more specified. I am a Bay Area sound hater.
So you hate AB.
Hey,
Gotcha.
AB.
AB. Actually, you know the
Actually,
funny
he
thing.
hate-
You know
he
the
hated
funny
every
thing.
time E40 was talking.
You know the
He
funny.
doesn't
No,
like-
you know the funny
he doesn't
thing.
like that sound.
AB doesn't make a ton of like Bay Area inspired beats. The better beats I like from him are more of the lo-fi stuff.
Okay.
He's not wrong there.
Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's true.
AB is not a total just Bay Area sound person.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You be making
Look at y'all.
Detroit shit too.
Look at y'all.
He be playing- Wait, so you hate Detroit beats too?
Detroit be a little suspect sometimes.
Hey, okay.
Detroit be a
Because they're
little
like
suspect
cousins, so-
sometimes, and I know y'all have ties. Y'all have ties to the Bay Area, so I know why y'all have that sound. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because I want you to be a little careful because you know.
I get it.
Yeah.
He knows that he didn't hate
New
it.
Detroit sound.
We messing with Jay because
New
you know
Detroit
Jay West
sound.
Coast.
I like a little bit. New Detroit sound. I like a little bit, but I'm
Okay.
more of a fan of Dilla. I'm more of a fan of Royce. Royce is one of my
That's fair.
favorite rappers ever. So.
That's fair. That's fair. I forgot you were a big. You are a big Sean
Eminem
fan.
at the very beginning. Ludi made a video like last week where we was talking about Eminem.
I agree with
he was
you.
my favorite rapper back then when I was a little kid. Nobody could tell me anything.
Obviously.
I agree with you. He definitely had his moment.
He
AB
did.
hates that nigga, but we'll never give that to that nigga. But
AB hates him.
he
Why does
hates
he hate
Eminem
him?
with a passion. He thinks there's like no. I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. But last time I had a conversation with him, the way I perceived it was I feel like he would never give Eminem his flowers for anything that he's done. And I'm like, he's never been a good rapper. And I'm like, I try to argue classic shit or like he has no classics. And I was like, we're not gonna act like Lose Yourself isn't like the white man's anthem. Like I'm not.
No, it's just
literally one of the greatest songs. Yeah, like I'm like he literally has some songs I think are some of the greatest of all time. I'm like I don't think I would ever say that.
He's in his own pocket. He's in his own pocket.
It's a
he has some
feeling,
stuff.
man.
He has some good shit.
A lot of people have a hard time giving people credit, like rapping ability, even if they don't like a lot of it.
Like they shit. Yeah.
Look, the numbers speak for itself. You can't argue with the numbers.
Well,
This is before inflating with botting and SoundScan and all that kind of stuff. The numbers speak for themselves. So.
The problem with that, Dan, is people want to front and fake like they actually listen to lyrics, they actually listen to what people are saying and how they say it, but they do not. And that's why I want people to really like start admitting and that's why I said somebody trying to get on my head and was like, you're not a real hip hop head. I'm like, bro, if y'all just really just pay attention and understand that first, a lot of people listen to what the song sounds like, aka the production, aka the instrumentals, then they will listen to the lyrics. And half the time, people still don't listen to the lyrics or catch everything.
Right.
And I've told people, I said I'm a production first type of person. A lot of times, if I don't like the song, if I don't like the instrumental, then 9 times out of 10, I won't like what the person's actually saying.
Yeah,
and that's all I was trying to say. Now, that does not mean that I ignore the lyrics, because you could say a bunch of stupid shit, and I'll be like, no, like, what the fuck is this? But I'm just saying, I like production first.
I do too. I'm like that also.
Well, some people just don't want to admit it. They're like, man, you just act like you just listen to bullshit. Like somebody can say just doo like a million times on the track and enter
But after I listen to production, then I'll
like,
go back and listen to the lyrics and see.
Yeah, like sometimes, sometimes.
Sometimes they ain't saying nothing, but it just sounds good though. Whatever they're putting together sounds good, and not no message. Now, every song doesn't have to have a message. It just sounds good.
Yeah,
it just sounds good. But you know, like that's why I can't get with the most of the new age stuff today, because like them niggas just talking, bro.
Yeah,
them niggas just ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
and,
you're right.
And instrumental sounds bad.
And going back to Eminem, yeah, I will forever respect like the song they came out with, especially all the anthems,
Yeah.
Like you can't deny it. But do I listen to a lot of those songs on repeat now? No,
Nah,
I think I'm just
really.
past it. Yeah, I think I'm just past the point.
I mean, I still like the new one song he came out with, but it's not a song I'll go back to and listen to over and over again. But
listen to both.
I think I
Listen to the
lyrics,
vocals
production,
as the instrument.
both.
Black, you saying that as a person who's actually
as a
making
person,
music.
Deep into it. We're looking at it as from a casual standpoint. Like, we can't go that deep into the rabbit hole. But those are the 4 people.
Because again,
I go by
technically, I
production
listen
first.
to. I'm part of the one that listens
I'm 2
to
and
both. But yeah, I'm 3. But I'm just saying, like, my importance goes production first and lyrics second.
I'm 2 and 3. If it would go by number, I'll be 2 and 3. And then sometimes it depends on the person's voice. Sometimes it's lyrics then production. Because like for me back in the day, it was like always production, right? But then when Cannabis came out, it was his lyrics first for some reason. It was his lyrics was before the production for some reason. I don't know why.
I can't believe this nigga Kendrick came out in all red.
Why? Why are you surprised, bro?
That is so diabolical,
he's
bro.
blood affiliated. What do you expect him to do?
That was amazing.
No gang affiliation.
But with the music in the back, it's so creepy.
He's not affiliated with any kind of gang. He's cool with all of them.
All right, you want to keep believing that he may not actively bang, but he is affiliated.
Not with no gang.
I think if he asked some niggas to do so, I'm pretty sure them niggas would do it for him, even if he didn't.
I feel like people are forgetting what affiliated means.
Yeah.
It means you know niggas.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm telling Nomad. Like, what do you mean, no?
It means you know niggas who are in the gang. It
He is
doesn't mean you actively
affiliated.
bang.
All right.
Or do you want to say? You want to say adjacent? You want to use another word? He's gang adjacent. He's gang. He's associated with. I don't know what you want to say, man.
Those associates.
Yeah, like he knows associates who bang.
Bro, Jay, I said I agree with you.
All right, man. All right.
For the 5th time.
Gang parallel. Gang
Stop
parallel.
dancing in your room. Okay, I'll shut up.
I
don't know what you just said.
Sir, Steve.
Don't worry about it, then, nigga.
Does anybody have a video to academics watching this shit, bro? I gotta get a good laugh out of this shit.
I'm gonna watch this stream later.
Oh man, I gotta get a good laugh out of this, man.
Cammy, you
to wait
say
like 24
I
hours.
ain't got no. I'm getting that nigga no views. Fuck
They
that
rolled
nigga.
from the ground with red smoke and Teddy people.
What?
University of Bumping. He knows them, but don't think he picking a side.
Can you believe we were born? Think about that. We were born at this period of
I
time
got a
about
weird
that,
case. Why is he
you be all right.
around?
to
He ain't got no
witness
case,
this.
though. He ain't got no
It's
case.
insane.
There's no case.
Yeah, this
That
is
case-
definitely one of those moments. Years
Baca
down.
case is still open.
Like nigga, we could have been born when the plague, the black plague exists, but no, nigga, we get to watch this. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
Cammy. A lot of people ignored that, and I'm not saying that it's right, but a lot of people ignored that.
Ignored what?
That case closed. They know he ain't got no case. open. He ain't
Dr.
got no
Dre
case.
and you know the allegation of stuff going on with him
What do you do?
There was no case. That shit was on. That
about
shit
him
was
and
on
his
camera.
and his ex-wife.
He
Oh,
smacked
yeah.
D Barnes.
What, that was abusive or some shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Case
he had
closed, though.
it was a lot of crazy shit with that.
Cammy, you know you can't say that. You already know what we gonna say about Drake. Come on now, let's stop. You want me to pull out that album? Let's pull out the song.
We ain't got put.
What did he say? What did he say when he was running through the six with his woes? Come on, Cammy. What did he say? He might make it a holiday. So it's who?
Get back on the road.
Bro, come on now, Cammy.
Wait, Athos. He might not wrote that.
Ah, there she is. I got her. I got her.
No, because y'all.
You got a weird case. Why is he still around?
He's still around.
You know, from day one, I've been saying I just want y'all to be consistent. And my mic probably sounds like shit because I'm using my AirPods.
You actually sound fine.
No,
You're fine.
You don't sound bad.
Period. Listen,
On the
I've
headset.
just been asking y'all to stay consistent from day one. That's all I've been saying.
Nah, you ain't getting that.
To say case closed.
I didn't say that, by the way.
I know you didn't say that. I know you didn't say that. I know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, man said grand opening, grand closing.
His case isn't open. He went to jail. Like that doesn't like so. That's a terrible argument.
Well, I think the defense on that will be that he served his time. So,
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we want to say case closed, you can say Baca served his time, which is crazy to say. So
You got another one now, though.
But why is he still around?
You got open case.
Still around.
Because he's a legend. Go Baca ain't nothing.
That's crazy.
If you want to take that up with somebody, take that up with the NFL a couple years ago.
They can say whatever they want.
No, Cammy, no. I don't agree with what he said. I don't agree with what he said.
I just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
I mean, no one in here is saying it's like anything that happened is okay. I feel like
it's not okay. I never agree to say it's okay, but I'm just telling you.
Everybody in here case closed. That's why
If you take that up with Nomad and him alone.
For the record, Nomad on his own island, okay?
Let me say one more thing. Because someone said two wife beaters on the stage and Nomad timed them out. He said two niggas in the chat.
He's killing the vibe.
Oh,
killing the vibe is crazy, bro.
He's killing the vibe.
He's killing the vibe.
No, and then they go come here talking about two wife beaters looking for groups. So I timed them out. You lucky he didn't get banned.
For telling the truth?
Yeah,
allegedly.
Cammy. One is proven. One is proven. Stop that. One is proven.
Okay, but I will say
we are not in here saying that Drake is a pedophile. We didn't even say that today. We didn't even say that today.
But let me just say this. I wasn't timing out anybody talking shit about Drake in there. So for the one person to say something about
you'd have been at it all night.
That was crazy. Well, yeah.
But, I mean, y'all should have probably let that rock, but I was like, whatever. It ain't my chat.
You was going crazy though. You had your depth note out for sure.
No, it's just so crazy to me because like everyone knows what trolling is until I do it. Now all of a sudden, everything I say, I'm crashing.
You're bad at it. You're bad at it.
Yeah, you are pretty bad at it. I can't tell whether you're serious or not.
No, because y'all
Cammy, let me tell you. You want me to tell you why?
I can't tell a damn joke.
You want me to tell you why you can't troll, especially when it comes to this?
Why?
Because you have been a Drake fan ever since we've known
Day
you.
one.
This is not something new, Cammy. We know you go hard for Drake. Pause or no pause because it's you.
I'm a loyal ass nigga. I'm a real ass nigga. That's why.
But no, Cammy, you be going pretty crazy. So
like as someone that don't know you, and I only see like you in the chat as a few times as OVO Cammy and saying this, it does look a little crazy.
I mean, what else are you going to think? What else are you going to think? You are a Drake defender.
I've never.
It's a little crazy.
No, but let's talk about also like I was quiet for a good period while he was performing, and people keep asking me like, why do you think they do? Y'all want me to crash out so bad?
One of them was me. I kept asking you. I said, "Where you at?"
Yeah, I was like, "Where Cammy at?"
They want you to be emotional.
They were calling her out. They were definitely calling her out.
They were out of here. Cammy, I know you in here.
They want you to
Come
be
outside,
emotional.
Cammy.
Yeah, where you at?
Like if you've been paying attention, like I have been fine this whole time. Like y'all want me to crash out so bad.
I don't know, man. These past couple days,
you tweeted, please.
YG's still good with Drake.
That was a joke.
You said you wanted to experience that 30 minutes again when Family Matter dropped.
How do you read that and not tell that was a joke?
I don't know. I felt like you kind of really felt that.
Oh my! I literally was laughing at that. Oh my gosh!
You know, on Twitter we can't tell your tone. Come on now.
We just be checking. We just be checking.
Why didn't you add a GIF? You should have added a GIF. You had no meme, no nothing. How would we know?
I'm pretty sure
LOL
I put
behind
the
it?
emoji.
No, it wasn't no LOL, wasn't nothing.
There definitely wasn't. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
What about the tweet that I did? The tweet that I said LOL to with no LOL.
What about the picture?
The Beyonce picture? I responded to it with a meme. And you can't tell it's a joke?
Not that beautiful. When you said, look, why did you not there? I said, all right.
Damn, yo, they just found
What?
yo, somebody just tweeted from XXL magazine talking about Kendrick wife was in the concert in attendance with the kids.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Mm.
Oh man.
That's what they said. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh shit, Mark Phillips was there. What the fuck?
Oh man. GG's.
And also, I would like to respond to
Is that fake? Am I tripping?
What?
What?
This
Where is the stamp
This
at?
Mark Phillips tweet. Why did Kendrick look like a fucking wax figure?
He was sweating like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, he was sweating like crazy.
No, look at Mark Phillips. I can't tell if that's real or not. I'll put it
But like there, he was literally there. Or something?
You took a picture with him.
Oh,
Look in general. Look in general.
Oh.
I can't tell. I'm worried.
Hold on, Cammy. Hold on, Cammy. Were you snitching?
It do look like a wax.
Were you snitching on Westbrook? Hit her up.
Yeah.
yeah, she was.
I sure
she
was.
No.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh no, snitching too? Wow.
No, you snitching.
Oh no.
I sure was. Get him out.
At least you admitted. You got to admit you stand on this shit.
Sure was.
This man Mark Phillips everywhere, boy. Jesus.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god. Look at you watching with hate in my heart. What
They said on a tweet, stream a few days ago that they were gonna be there.
Oh, how much was the tickets? The price of those tickets?
They started off at like 150, I think it's like 300-400, but you know these bots buy them instantly,
Yeah.
resell them, and then they jumped up to like in the thousands for some
That's
tickets,
crazy.
in the hundreds for some. But yeah.
no,
I wonder how
Cammy,
long
you are.
that traffic gonna be crazy. That traffic gonna be so
Ever
crazy.
since, if you
When,
scroll a little further and look
those-
at the Chipotle bowl I got last night, that's
When
where the hate
Mustang
started.
killed Envy.
You on the Chipotle hate train too?
Yes.
Hey,
look
I'm
at
not gonna lie. That
fucking
picture
bowl.
was that
Look
picture
at that
was
bowl.
crazy, Cammy. I seen that. So what the fuck?
Look at that bowl.
Oh,
You
That
just
bowl-
opened
that-
it,
that
or
bowl
did you eat some of
struggling.
it? Be honest, because I
No,
was
I
like,
just opened it. Look, you can see the
that's
cheese
it.
on top melted.
Was that DoorDash?
No, that was an online pickup. I should have opened before I left.
That's insane.
Mm.
They were eating your shit, bro.
That joint was struggling.
I'm never doing an online order at Chipotle again.
Somebody said he was just acting like an elephant.
I know that DJ Head was probably smiling that he got to be the first DJ in there.
Yeah, his set was clean too.
Yeah, I
His
was
set was
saying.
clean.
Cammy, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for me to
hold on.
convince.
Damn,
It's hard for me to believe, Cammy. I'm sorry. I just want to say this.
Oh, go ahead.
I find it. I just cannot, for the life of me, know how you could not crash out watching them all over 20,000 people say, "What is it?" The braids and screaming that shit at the top of their lungs and
I
yelling
was
A
literally
minor.
laughing.
Mm.
Why do y'all want me to be upset so bad? I was
I
laughing.
mean, that A minor bar where they held that shit and then
Yeah.
restarted
It was
it.
disrespectful.
I'd
as
have
fuck.
crashed out. I'd have crashed out. I'm sorry. I would have. If that was my goat getting done like that, I would have crashed out. I sure would
No,
have
I'm
crashed
not
out.
crashing out
was
because at the end of the day, it's.
I forgot. You're the sane. You're one of the
not gonna
sane
do
ones.
anything.
I forgot. You're one of the sane
Not-
ones.
See, I almost crashed out, and I'm just
watching. That shit I was like, that is so disrespectful. I said, yo, he gonna have to shoot this nigga.
My man
He
hit
just
him with
killed
it.
the and why he did he let that shit
Drinking my wine.
Like, bro, can you imagine?
I'm big on like stage presence and showmanship and all
That
of that,
plays-
and just
that
like a
plays
good
is
live show. So to one,
Do
his
that.
whole set was great, but how he stopped it and just let the crowd
Just hold it.
in the last 24
times.
hours, a big conversation
times.
was like the bots, people
Yeah.
talking about,
Bro,
people
Dr.
not
Dre
really listening
setting
to
it
this
off.
shit. And then you got the whole
Yeah, that
crowd
was clean.
holding it out while he let
Yeah.
the beat drop.
Here's
That was
the-
something special. And then to keep doing it, like he kept doing
Over
it.
and
Run
over
it back,
and
run it back
over.
again.
No, it made me crash out.
I feel
was
like the Travis Scott shit
YG.
is like they're fading for more.
Okay, let me ask you though, Cammy, though, real talk though. If you had a time machine, if someone gave you a time machine and said you can go back and you can start until the moment where Drake wrote that Dave Free bar and say, "Don't do it, don't do that."
Like the Interstellar
You
shit.
gonna-
Interstellar
yeah,
shit.
like you could do the Interstellar mode where you could yell and tell Drake not to do it. You tell him not to do it. You tell him don't do it. It's not
If I
working.
had a time machine, I would go
What
back
would you
and
tell
tell
him?
him not to drop Tailor Made and I had a time machine, I would have gone off on y'all more, and I would have took more screenshots, all the back and forth goalpost moved, all of that. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, that's crazy. Just tell them not to diss them at all. Leave them alone.
And like I said on Twitter, I would go back to those 30 minutes.
Best 30 minutes of your life.
That's Drake fans' last dance right there. That 30 minutes. That's all
Last
he had.
time he was up.
Yep. The only last time.
That's crazy. I
Just
was literally
Drake at home watching
Like,
Kendrick
No,
bring
I
out
feel like there's
every
two.
rapper in the game.
It was like that, and probably when he dropped push-ups, and
No,
like
I said the last. That's what I said the
Push-Ups
last
was
time.
playing with my emotions because we all were arguing on Twitter for 3 hours, wondering if it was AI or not. Like,
well,
that was
not
too much.
not bad.
That
I'm
was,
talking
yeah,
about-
it started off rough. It started off rough
I'm talking
before
about
you
the
got
period
the
of time where
confirmation.
Kendrick was silent and niggas was putting him on the clock and shit. And niggas was like, "Oh, he's hiding. He's a coward. He's not going. Yeah, he's not going to respond." I feel like that was like also a peak moment for y'all because then it was like. I had to sit there as a Kendrick fan and just be silent because I was like, I know my goat ain't. I was like, I know my goat ain't gonna do this. I know he ain't going. He gonna go into the shadows and hide away after this. I was like, that's gonna be embarrassing. Please respond, Kendrick.
No, honestly,
I thought that reaction was. Oh, go ahead. I'm bad.
no, I was just gonna say DJ Academic's involvement in this whole thing honestly ruined it for me. If I had a
Ruined
time
it,
machine,
yeah.
I feel you.
I would go even harder on my hate that I was doing. Y'all laughed at me.
Oh, you're right.
I hated that man. I've been hated that man, and y'all were like, "No, your hate's so strong." I knew it.
No, it's been
I was right the
consistent.
whole time.
It's been very consistent.
I was right the whole time.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
You put the same post in there, ain't on? And no one called you out on it.
Where? When'd you do it?
Right, literally like just 2 posts above.
For real?
Oh, nigga, oh well, nigga, I was turned up.
Oh, Jay got hit.
Oh.
I was just looking. I was like,
wait a minute. I thought it was a different one.
oh yeah, you got hit.
My stuff is silent, so I ain't even catch it.
Oh, okay.
Hello, man.
No, you gotta
a retroactive.
You know, man, that man Academics was dancing in his
head.
head.
Academics was crying, bro.
He's still
Hey.
rewatching like clips of it. I just pulled this stream. Back up.
He know what he doing.
I've given that man ad revenue.
Oh yeah, he's getting. Yeah, he's getting.
Yeah, I mean, he's still getting that revenue. I mean,
I need
he's
to go.
smart.
I need
He's
to go
smart about it.
watch
You
the
over-
616
over-
part.
I mean,
I walked out.
I just laugh at the
You
clips,
took
like,
that- your dog for a while?
but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't look at Act for really too much of my
do
my
that.
rap
I
news.
said,
now.
hold it, please.
Hey, you said you wanted that pet. That what comes with it now.
Oh, the weekend was there. He was in the
Oh, was
crowd.
he? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I know
Just-
Ross
he
was
just
there.
wasn't there.
Because Ross said he
Yeah.
was there. Rick Ross was there. Damn, the
He
weekend was there too, man. That's crazy, bro.
We'll probably
I
hear
know
about a bunch of random ass people next 24 hours.
Oh yeah, and
that
Whitney was there as well.
was strictly for
I
Cali.
think
only.
one thing about the weekend that I find interesting is people act like that's such like they've been beefing for a long ass time off and on. Like
True.
him being on that song doesn't.
He was the
I was
Weeknd.
not moved. I was not moved at all.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing, but he was like, "Oh, okay." Actually, that was cool. His Whitney was at the concert.
Yeah, that's somebody put in the general.
Oh,
You
okay.
ain't getting
Discord.
shit shot,
That's
nigga.
nice.
What the fuck? I heard Rick drop, nigga.
That's a good concert, though.
Oh, this man.
Just gonna hate
I
this.
ain't even in my dick drop, nigga.
But the fact that the only thing I was thinking about the whole time, like, damn, when you gotta leave, so many people there when you gotta leave, though. God damn.
Watching this back, these niggas on the cameras were going crazy, dog. The amount of angle switching and keeping it synced.
They finally got it right because they messed up at the Ty Dolla Sign part.
Yeah,
at the beginning.
these
Well,
niggas
that was the
went
mic. They would have mic
crazy.
problems there, but
There's one.
Yeah.
Mine with the mic problem there.
But
and
considering like
the
how
camera
many
problem there,
how
too.
many people they had going out and the
Yeah.
different phase and the speeds and shit like that, like to still
Yeah.
keep everything
That
going
part was
that
clean,
long.
man. That was clean.
Yeah,
On a
I can
live
only
stream.
imagine. Yeah, on a live while doing it live, and that means you have to sync everything.
yeah,
You have to be in
remember now.
rhythm with them. Like that. Yeah, that's
They
insane.
practice. They said during rehearsal too, so I'm pretty sure they rehearsed
Yeah.
camera angles.
Oh yeah.
Like when that nigga is singing, I'm watching the Euphoria one. Like when that nigga says, "Ain't nothing you can tell me," every time he goes, the camera switch. Like they are on fucking sync with this nigga, bro.
yep, awesome.
It's
production, man.
beautiful.
I mean, I
What
forgot
was
what
getting me
producer
hyped.
said it.
Yeah, that shit gotta be hyped, bro.
Like,
I forgot what
overall
producer.
performance was crazy. My bad.
Yeah, no, you good. What producer said? They said when working in the studio with Kendrick, it's crazy because he's like so theatrical when he comes to like his bars and stuff.
This nigga acted like a theater kid.
Yeah,
he dead ass acts like a theater kid when he does shit. Yeah,
look how he's dancing around in the clip I linked.
Yeah, this nigga literally is like a theater kid.
You can hear when he raps and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
like
delivery, all that. Yeah,
nah, man.
And stuff like that.
Remember what the earliest criticism that people had about Kendrick? I hate the alien voice.
He's weird. The alien voice. He's weird. Yeah,
he's bro. That's what's missing now. All these niggas sound the same now.
Yeah,
all these niggas just talk now.
Cause you remember,
Like
Drake fans also said that,
nigga said his
he was the one to put Kendrick on. They were like, this is the first time I had a Kendrick was I was like, man, we'll take care. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I never seen anybody go this crazy at a funeral service.
Juneteenth was a burial, a memorial.
This was a great day, man. I am so happy that we were able to see that, bro. So happy.
The day before Single de Mayo, that's when shit popped.
The nail and coffin on Juneteenth, when a big part of Kendrick's whole like one of the things he was bringing out is that you're a vulture and you don't really fuck with any of this culture shit.
Right.
You're cosplaying.
Tell me exactly.
To do it on this day, it's like, oh my god, man.
Call him out, dog. Call him out.
I don't even know what I would think if I was this man, honestly.
Who's that? Oh, that chaos left.
So wild.
Yeah, man. The man got
J. Cole got survivor's guilt.
Survivor's guilt.
Yeah, J. Cole, he just got chill, man. It is what it is. I'm glad he got out.
On this right here.
Yeah. Oh, he knew. He knew it was gonna happen. He knew him for a long time. He should have known that was in the movie.
I think it's more true that he said he got that warning from Schoolboy.
Yeah, he let him know because Schoolboy heard. He said, you don't think you want to mess? This ain't what you want to mess with.
He was just seen a few days ago riding a bike in the city. That man.
He
about to be on his Andre 3K for a minute, man.
Yeah, he is unbothered, bro.
He gonna find him an instrument real quick and just lock and watch.
He ain't even gonna find him. He's just gonna be riding a bike all over the place. Just like he going back to the old J. Cole. He's just gonna be riding around the bike at random spots.
Wait, what is she? Hold on, what is she?
Cole just wants to be an OG, and that's fine. He can. That's the role he needs to have.
Yeah, he don't have that. He can do he can get like I think he can get
20,000 niggas.
To a certain
Told
point, but
you.
not like that kind of, not like Kendrick. He can't.
Jesus.
You don't have no real hate.
No man, how would you feel if 20,000 niggas told you they don't want you to hear you say nigga no more?
Oh my god!
20,000 niggas told you they don't want to hear you say nigga. On Juneteenth. Said we're tired of you saying nigga, bro.
Was it 20,000 niggas?
20,000 niggas.
I know what you say. I know where you're going, Cam, because it wasn't 20,000. Because it wasn't a whole bunch of niggas in there. It wasn't 20,000 niggas.
Cammy.
No, you know. They caught a few clips.
Cammy, now you know there's more white people pulling up to a Drake concert. Let's be real.
That's not my argument. That's not my argument. To see all them white people saying nigga on Juneteenth is crazy. That's not my argument.
Hey, when you at concerts, you stop people around you saying nigga?
I sure do. And I do that I do that at club once. I was, your inhibitions are lowered. I almost got punched in the face.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They pay money.
So I don't say anything anymore, but I do look. I look.
You get a little menacing look.
Yeah, but leave him alone, because
I hear you though. Unfortunately, you can't stop them. So I mean,
yeah, you can't.
No, I get it. Don't get me wrong.
The lyrics, yeah. So I mean, like, it's what at that point, it's whatever.
I definitely don't fuck with it, but it's also a bunch of people at a concert, so it's like I'm not about to,
Jay, what was that? Was that at E3 or something like that? Party was that when they played the song? We looked around when they was sitting there. The word.
It was one of the parties. Yeah, we was looking around like, all right, who about to?
Who about to say it? Autumn and said nobody said nothing.
Oh, I remember that shit. I remember.
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, this ain't for y'all. Wait a minute.
I forgot what song it was, but that part was one of the big part when they said that word. And we looked around, everybody was mad quiet.
That's so funny, dog.
Well, you're getting the point.
Oh man, how many people watched in total? I'm pretty sure a lot of people watched.
That was over 100,000, like 100. Yeah, like 120 something. Yeah.
I wonder what the capacity is at that place, because I'm pretty sure it was sold out.
That's what he was saying. I think it's 20K in there.
Damn.
Yeah, Kia Forum is small. That's why people were saying he should have did it at SoFi.
Yeah.
It looked
Yeah,
like
but I don't think he
a
won. I
more
think he won it
intimate.
for the
Yeah, it was. It was
acoustics as
more.
well,
It was
too.
more of an intimate type of thing, and I get it. I totally understand. You want like
so more people can see
your
it up
real
close. You feel
Cali
that?
people to attend.
I mean, I felt like everybody got a great view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kia
It was
Forum
like,
was small. It kind of reminds me of the Kia Center here in Orlando. It's pretty small, like an intimate type of thing. And like if a real big artist, and they'll go to Camping World or something.
Yeah. If he went somewhere bigger, then yeah, a lot of people wouldn't be as close to see it, make it as more intimate as, as it is of a setting. So and the acoustics could have played a fact too, because you could hear like every damn bass note and drop it.
Yeah, you really could.
That shit was crisp.
Yeah. Outrageous, Dad. It was nice, man. So I like stuff like that. I definitely, man, if I was in LA, I would have pulled up for real.
I'd pass.
if I lived here, I would have. Right when that shit dropped, trying to get it.
Nah, that's one of those. Like I remember, like I was not a fan of like the idea of going to concerts for real until I went to like one that I really enjoyed. And I was like, okay, I see what y'all mean. Like it's really a different experience. Because I used to be the type, I was like, man, I can just listen to the song. Why do I need to go to a concert?
Yeah, no, concerts are definitely different. Because
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is too is like all the little like intermissions of them just like talking to the crowd and just like it's just the energy too.
Yeah,
the energy of the people around you too.
Like feeling the bass. Like if they have some really good sound system, I'm like, oh my god.
You know nothing about
Especially
that.
when they have a
I
live
guarantee they
band
did.
too,
I
that makes
guar-
it even better.
Yeah, they was playing the live instrumental track, which made it even more better.
Yeah, because I went to one of the concerts that I definitely like changed my life was when my wife took me to the Kanye concert when he did Pablo, and he was late as fuck, but like when I heard that bass and like saw him on that floor stage, I was like, man, this shit lit. And I was
It's
after
just like
that, I
the
was like,
energy
okay,
of being in the same room as them too. Like it's just different.
yeah. So now I enjoy concerts. One of these days I'm gonna go to a festival. One of these days.
Festivals are amazing. I love them.
Nah, festivals are a little bit different because you got to be prepared. That shit is an all day.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I said one of these days. I definitely can't go down, but.
I can't do general admission. That's one thing.
Yeah, like
GA, I'm not doing GA for nothing.
Yeah, that shit is horrible, nigga. $15 waters, you can't pee nowhere, no reception. Like, nah, I'm so serious. Like, that shit's terrible. Don't do that to yourself.
And we let that
I don't know.
go
I just want to experience it one time, man. Come on, it's about bucket
Festivals
list.
I've been to, GA
Nah,
was
Crazy
bad,
because my
I'm not
first one
saying
was supposed
I'm
to
not
be
saying don't go to a festival. I'm saying, get the
Just
right
be
package
prepared.
when you go to a festival.
It's not
you
as
know what I'm
fun
saying?
as people try to make it out to be. I feel you.
my first one was supposed to be Dreamville Fest, but that was the one that got canceled because of COVID, and then the prices like tripled after that. It was sick.
Man, I'm gonna need for the government to really get on this Live Nation Ticketmaster shit so these prices can go down. I need them to
Actually,
expose
like
them for
that
something.
Dreamville ticket was like 120, and now it's like I don't even know how much it is now, probably like in the 300s.
Yeah, it's going to concerts. It's unfortunately a luxury item now.
Yes.
Spent way too much on my Drake tickets.
But I went to Kanye. I saw Kendrick during the Damn tour. That was fun. And then most recently we did Bad Bunny because my wife really loves him, and that was definitely an experience. That was my first Latin concert, so that shit was lit.
Yeah, I bet that was crazy, man. He makes some hype ass music. I know people were.
Yeah, especially because I actually enjoyed his latest album because it's more of a trap album. So he played a lot of that, and then he played some of his other hits from his last album.
I'd say one of my favorite concerts was J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive tour because he literally that's the only concert I've ever been to where they just played the entire album start to finish.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't get that too often. Most of the time, it's like a nice little collection.
Yeah.
I know that's it's always those people who gonna be disappointed. Why didn't he play my favorite song from his first album? I don't care. If there's a theme, if you're mainly going on tour for this latest album that came out, then I'm expecting that. I don't necessarily care if you're not going to play your slaps, your classics.
Yeah, that they probably just don't remember them damn thing. No feel like remembering them.
It's a lot.
then a lot of time too, they're like, "Oh, I just want you to play the hits. I don't want you to play any like B-sides or anything like that that wasn't on the radio." And I'm like, I don't necessarily care about that because I like a lot of B-side stuff. I like a
I
lot
will
of
say if they're
I
not
like
a good
deep cut records.
performer, if they're not a good performer, that those slow songs do like ruin the vibe.
Yeah,
But J. Cole's a good performer, so he balances it out.
Well, that's good. That's good. I don't know. J. Cole seemed. I haven't seen him at the concert, but he kind of seemed like to me that he's a little bit more mellow. But if y'all, I'll take what
Now
y'all
you
say.
know who's a terrible performer? 21 Savage. 21
That
Savage.
doesn't surprise me.
I can believe that.
Awful.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be like
I don't know.
like
I
crazy,
saw
crazy
that nigga in
strong
LA
shit.
and it was pretty good.
I
You
saw
don't like
him
hearing
on
a
J.
nigga tell you
Cole's
how he
tour,
gonna
and
kill
I
you?
saw him at
It could be
Drake's
hit or
tour, and
miss.
all he does is walk back and forth and sing every other word. Like
I'll tell you how he's gonna kill you.
can't.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I think it
Maybe
depends.
depends on the
I feel
song.
like some people can get away with that, some people can't. Like Cardi, this nigga Cardi don't rap none of his shit, but like the concert is still super lit. Like
Well, that nigga be running all
It's
over
the
the damn
vibes.
place and
Yeah, that
jumping.
nigga be screaming
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
vibe.
energy is a big part of
The
it.
energy is why it's really good, man.
yeah.
A nigga scream every other damn concert. He probably ain't got no damn voice.
The Weeknd was there?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah,
what we.
the
Oh
Weeknd
yeah,
was
you must
there.
have been gone. Yeah, they said he was there.
Yeah,
I
I think
hey,
he gonna play, yeah.
what?
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess it's
People
kind
wanna,
of
like,
just what you. I guess really don't have any expectations for a lot of people. Like I
Yeah.
guess you just to know like what type of music they make, what type of experience that you would get going to
Yeah.
see them in concert.
yeah.
And some people are more concert, like I'm gonna do this by myself or have like, one other person or something as an opening act. And then some people are festival act. They're like, I ain't really gotta worry about that because even if I'm trash, like you can at least not blame it fully on me and you can see some other people who you like. So it's not really going to ruin your whole experience and be like, hey, I want my money back because you didn't perform how I thought you were going to perform.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So I understand that part. Yeah, some people are just mainly festival act. They'll just do their set and then get up out of there.
That's a lot of
They
them.
need to bring performances back though.
Yeah, but the main thing is just gonna be niggas actually being able to go because people can't afford to go.
Well, yeah, I mean that too, and these new people gotta learn how to actually perform and actually rap.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You gotta know how to perform and rap.
Yeah, I would say I gotta give him credit for a 6-minute song, and the no backing track is a thing too. Like
Yeah, he had no
he
backing
just
track
straight
on his
up
at all.
rap that
Just
shit.
rap the
Like
whole thing and had
Well, my
good
head
like
would be
breathing
hurting trying to
control
remember all them
too.
damn words, right? My head would be
Nigga, I would have
hurting.
died halfway
Goddamn.
through that song. If I had to rap
Yeah,
that whole
that's
thing
what
by
I was saying in the
fourth minute,
chat.
I'd been
Like,
tired.
I
I'd
mean,
been tired.
obviously the cameras aren't gonna like they're gonna go out their way to show, but a lot of artists have like little teleprompter screens.
Yeah,
I
to
didn't
help
some of
see
the
memorize.
any,
words, yeah. I ain't seen it
but
either, yeah.
I didn't see any. So
Yeah.
And he memorized it was a whole catalog, like from the
He knows
beginning to
everybody?
the that's insane, bro. He just memorized it all. He had it all.
The fact that he went back to like the early
Yeah, the
like,
early shit, yo.
yeah.
And still knew it like it was
Knew it,
yesterday. It's
yeah.
crazy.
And he don't go on tour like that, so it's not like he played
Nope.
this set over and over. So
Now
not
he constantly
repetition.
memorize it. Yeah,
Right.
he just must love the song. He just knows them.
Yeah,
If
I
I
remember
had to
people were
guess-
impressed with Jay doing that. They were like, especially
Yeah.
like you doing B-side concerts and stuff. Like, how you remembering all these songs?
How you memorize this? Yeah.
If I had to
Yeah.
guess, he wouldn't have too much of a hard time remembering it because I feel like he's super tapped into like all the shit he writes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
feel
for
like-
a person like him, yeah, I agree.
Especially he seems like he would go pretty hard on like rehearsal. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure.
And
I
want
mean,
everything
people
to
like that.
be-
Yeah, this man
people like
truly
him.
cares about his craft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
people like
wants
him,
the
people
show to
like-
be as best as the show can be. You know?
People like him, people like Jay-Z. When Jay-Z did that concert shit, did that shit backwards, the first album backwards. That's a talent. You
My
have
wife,
a memorization like that.
My wife said if she can go to any concert, that's one person she really wants to see. So I don't know if he'll ever go back on tour.
Who's Kendrick?
Jay-Z. No, Jay-Z. We
Jay-Z,
talked Kendrick
yeah.
already. Yeah,
Oh.
she said she regrets not being able to go see him. She wants to see him really bad.
Now, I don't expect him to be
I will
doing like
say-
all that stuff energy wise, but he stands there. He does like he does in his video. He just stands in one spot and moves with his hand. But I guess the aura he has.
Again, he's one
I
person that I
recommend-
don't expect him to do any sort
Right,
of dance
right.
moves, no nothing.
Right, none of that stuff, right?
Like
I will say
he's far more
Beyonce-
cemented.
Beyonce lives up to the hype. Like that's a concert.
I
If
agree,
you can
I
go to
agree.
any concert,
Everything
I
you see
would say
clips.
Beyonce.
I'm not a Beyonce fan like that, so I probably wouldn't.
I
Go.
always remember that clip.
Unless
That's
Jay was there.
crazy.
Like if they did the Carter shit, then I would consider going. But then the tickets would be mad fucking expensive.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I-
And the
I'm gonna get
scalpers
the
gonna
beehive
finish
on
you
you.
with that one.
Like, I don't even want to. I don't even want to think about it.
What was that recent Netflix special she put out? What was it? Homecoming? I forgot what streaming service it was.
Oh, the one that
Yeah, I think that was Netflix.
Well, Homecoming is on Netflix, yeah, and then
Yeah,
she
that.
did do the movie Renaissance. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
Renaissance.
I watched Homecoming. That was pretty good.
You said go to a Travis concert. I have not been to a Travis concert by himself, but I saw him opening for Chance the Rapper like a decade or so ago. And I felt like I was the only person who knew who he was too. I was like, I fuck with this.
See what Supa said. I'm not. You trying to kill people going to a Travis concert? That's crazy.
He's supposed to drop something with Alicia Keys. Yeah, I saw their preview. People think it's gonna be like New York Part 2, and they were asking what Lil Mama was.
You saw the memes for that?
Yeah, bro. They was killing. I was like, bro, this is crazy. That's the only thing that they know Lil Mama for. It's that moment.
Yeah, they're from there. They're from there.
He cried about that shit too, man. I bet you that still haunts her.
Yeah, I haven't heard her name for years.
Yeah, Lil Mama.
It was only because of
That's
that.
something
and
keep
then
her
it came
relevant.
back.
My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool.
Man.
What you know about me?
I'm so happy to see Rembo still alive, bro, and kicking. God bless.
You said
nigga
you
Rambo.
went
That nigga
pre-Astro
Rambo
World?
sucked.
Yeah, that nigga was funny as fuck, bro. I loved every fucking song that he was dropping. And then he just like disappeared.
Nah, he dropped some shit. He dropped
Did he
some
drop
shit
recently?
not too long ago. Yeah, he dropped some shit not too long ago.
Okay, because I was like, I ain't heard from him in a minute. I was like, I ain't heard nobody talking about none of this shit. So I was like, what happened?
I'm not familiar with him.
He was the one that did that. Is Rimble? Yeah,
You never heard that song?
pull up on that boy and shoot his cousin right in front of him. I touch him on the shoulder, so you know that he is touchable.
Link it and
You definitely heard the song. It was like a funny meme on Twitter.
You never heard you spent the band on a burner and
Yeah, and died with it. Yeah,
Link
that was never that whole
Link
meme.
it. I will tell you if I heard it or not.
Which one should I give him?
Yeah,
Hey,
just link me a song you think I would.
I'll give you
would have
Touchable. Nah, Touchable is
Yeah.
crazy.
Touchable. I'll get his music video because that one's actually fucking crazy.
All right.
Yeah, Touchable is crazy.
Yeah, here, watch this one, JC.
Let me send the picture to
There you
Michael.
go.
All right, hold on. Let me pull this one up.
No, like Michael, look.
No, George, you never seen this.
This is what he was saying.
But
But they haven't
seen the
That's what he's talking about. It's confusing.
video. That's for sure. Hold on.
It's Rumble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin.
Jay, what was the problem with your
I
internet?
just tapped his shoulder, so I know that he is touchable.
Apparently they said my fiber line was dirty and it got unplugged.
What the hell?
I know, right? I think because I honestly, like I said on Twitter, I think that whoever was working on a house like a couple houses down, like on Monday, I think they while they were working on theirs, like somehow mine got unplugged.
Damn, that sucks.
I know. So I was like, bro, I was like, this got to be a fucking coincidence, right? That contractor was there, and then all of a sudden my shit goes out. So I was mad.
I would have been mad too.
Have I made music before? Nope.
Yeah, there's a cool game of Roblox called
Surely going federal. Don't knock on some wood, but I just feel I did incredible. How many shots were fired?
I have not heard this
I don't
song.
know why. Yeah,
There's no way.
Who is it?
You didn't even hear anything about like you spent a ban on a burner and died with it?
I think I missed this one.
Rimble.
Rimble.
I knew he was on the West Coast, but I like his music was like I remember like went viral on Twitter and I heard it and I was like
He got
cracking up.
43 million views on this video.
Yeah,
I
and it became a
definitely missed
fucking
this.
meme of like you that's a crazy bar to tell a nigga like imagine you spent a ban on a burner and you still got killed with it and you died with it. You didn't kill nobody. You got killed with it. Shit's insane.
God.
Yeah, that's a crazy way to go out, bro.
That's a Glock 19 MOS. With a hollow turn
And
on
you
it.
you couldn't protect your life. Yeah, this shit's insane. Yeah, I got you.
I don't think I heard it. Well, I don't remember it.
I got you.
Before I go,
9, motherfucker. That's it.
I just want to say the leader of Kung Fu Generation, the motherfucker that sings like a bunch of the Naruto, some Bleach openings, all that shit. He's tweeting about this shit right now. I gotta go grab my laundry. Yeah, have a good one,
man.
Peace
All
out,
right, bro.
Later,
Stay
man.
black.
Yep. Pray for Drake tonight. I will.
Yeah, I definitely missed this one, man. I can't like. I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I heard this. I definitely am not.
JJ, you didn't hear this one either? Like the beginning was like I thought it was like it went viral, bro. Because it's like, yo, listen to this nigga. It was the funniest shit. His lyrical voice.
Did you like it?
Yeah. No, Gordon Ramsay freestyle.
Oh,
So are you willing to die for those Christians? You really feel fly in free religions? You said what?
Did you link it to me?
Oh yeah, I'm putting this thing on. I got you right now. Yeah, I'm actually shocked. Yeah.
Can you believe I'm shocked.
I won up on JG. What?
You know, I never. Yeah,
I'm shocked.
Bro, if you're a West Coast artist, you tapped in by association.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck. He's really funny. He's really creative.
If you can't see I'm a joint, then you're Ray Charles. These niggas Braxton's acting like Tamar. Run up on me and see what I'm made of. You're better off stealing a bait car. I'm blowing up, I've been stepping on claymores. The bullet hit his head like it was made for him. Shawn Michaels at parties, I'm high kicking.
I miss this one too, bro.
The bullet hit him like it was made for him. Come on.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a far.
Subwoofers installed in white Benzes. Gang members involved with tight fitteds. If you don't snatch his chain now, you might miss it. He's Ryan Hollins into it with Mike Bibby. I keep a Glocky with nuts, don't fight with me. Rats helped my dad get a life sentence. Real foolies with vocals, the time givers. A pen and pad with a smile, you like snitching. Slayed a nigga just for pissing in the shitter. K's and pistols for a fade, I brought some hitters.
It's funny as fuck.
I'm like looking at this video, just listen to what
yeah, the video makes it hilarious.
Eat the beef fast, I'll never save it for dinner. He threw his beef in crock pots, he was just letting it simmer. Y'all run my homie, then I'm squabbling next. I pull out texts in between fights, let's see who squabbles the leg. Served him with the 9, wait till he see what this 40 do. Buddy ran up on the wrong guys and they totaled him. No, for real,
you already played Untouchable for him?
Dropped him to a knee.
Yeah, I listened to that one first.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. I miss this one, man. I miss this one. Yeah,
like running up on a nigga and killing cousin right from him, and then touching, like having a nigga touch you on your shoulder to just tell you, yo, I can kill you at any moment.
Why the fuck does Kendrick?
That's crazy.
He lost a lot of weight.
Run up on that boy, kill his cousin right in front of him. I just touched his shoulder. Like, you know that he's touching.
It's Rebel.
Yeah, it's Rebel. Will he perform if the money's right in front of him?
I say y'all know y'all love the
punchlines,
man. Every bar y'all love the punchlines, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm gonna start listening to that nigga RJ. That performed earlier.
You haven't.
No, that was the first I heard. Yeah. No, I've never heard of him.
Rock featuring Lil Yachty.
That was the first I heard of him. But I like the shit. The Get Rich shit. I like that shit he played.
I found him out when he signed with on YG's label. Like when he first made it. And then
I'm about to listen to
I don't know if he's still on there or not, but I remember he dropped an album.
His views going crazy though.
Yeah, they're going really crazy. Yeah, I'm about to peep this shit.
Ooh, what are you talking about?
RJ, Mr. LA. He was one of the dudes that performed like earlier before Kendrick showed up. And I've never heard of him, but like the song he listened to.
His LA one, his album, it's really good. He's like, that's the one.
Which one? Mr. LA?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah, because I listened to Hoes Come Easy and Get Rich like when we was on the commercial break. And I was like, oh yeah, I like this shit. So I'm listening more of this shit. I'm gonna go through that entire concert though and like look back at about like probably like 5 of them because I heard like 5 different songs from people I didn't know and I was like, oh shit, I was like,
I knew Rumble.
Yeah, Rimbo, I was surprised. That was the first one who came out.
I seen like the chat, cause you know, like I don't know why they expected like Kendrick to come out first, but I seen like some real niggas. They were like Rebel. I was like, okay. I was like, y'all know who he is, but I seen they like Z. I was like, oh, here they go, bro.
He putting niggas on, bro. It's Rimble.
My bitches like Molly and Coke, they be rock climbing. We don't never leave the house without handy appliance. Richer than all
I just bought the Elden Ring DLC. We're locked in tomorrow. Ain't touched the shit in 2 years. I'm gonna figure that shit out. Oh God.
Let me know how it is.
Shit, I hope. Hope I know what I'm still doing, bro. You know I'm kind of washed.
I'm gonna wait till this weekend.
Siggy said he was washed, so I know my ass is about to get killed at least 50 times, bro. Just trying to memorize everything. I'm praying my muscle memory kicks in quick.
I need to buy a new controller. My shit keeps dying.
I'm not. Oh, maybe I should boot it up and check. Cause I swear, if my save file ain't there, bro, I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna fall to my knees and start crying. Upgrade to Elden Ring base game and day 1 patch for shout. Wait, we can do it right now?
That's all real we're doing. Got you to flex.
You pulled up without your
Yeah. You do the flex. Yeah. Jay-Z go do the whole shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's my nigga Rimble.
I'm not hiding. On the patio, off drugs, starts skydiving.
I'm on it.
She said her bow was real, guess that the thoughts was lying. Man's be hanging with the ops, he is not riding. The inside full time, so there's not dying.
If you don't chat, if you don't snatch his chain now, you might miss it.
Oh, Baby Keem was there. She didn't pop up.
Yeah, he just didn't perform. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do Family Ties. That shit would have gone nuts. I am happy they played King. I'm glad they played King's Dead because I literally said that in the chat. I was like, oh, if they play King's Dead and then Future comes out, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I thought he was gonna pop. I was like, holy shit, because he played.
That shit had me so fucking hype. If they had played Ambulance, I'm pretty sure I would have jumped out a window. I dead ass would have just started dancing out of a window, bro.
What would you do? You just start hearing March Madness start playing. He walks. Oh my god!
Oh my god! The South and the West are united. We're killing this nigga.
Oh man! Oh, you know what I need to watch? Damn it! Before I get spoiled, I don't want to say. Hey, have you guys been watching The Boys?
A pen in the pad.
Nah, man, my internet was out, so I couldn't watch it.
Oh my god!
Nah,
Yo,
I gotta catch up.
All I will say is Anthony Starr had one of the top performances I've ever seen in the third episode. I actually felt for him. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, isn't the new episode out already?
Somebody
supposed
said
to be
it's in a
coming out
couple
tonight.
hours.
Oh, I'm about to beat that
Said in a
shit. I'm
couple
stay up
hours.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Them niggas is tripping.
How many
my mind is
episodes are out
blown.
right now?
3.
3. All right.
They dropped all 3 of them.
I'm trying
It kind of blows my mind that these niggas is really trying to act about like how mad about acting woke about the show. I'm like, nigga, it really.
It's been right there.
It took you niggas this long to start hating it.
Nah, y'all are
Like
dumb.
season
Yeah, y'all are
2
dumb.
wasn't enough for you to get a heads up when they were literally equating a Nazi with
You didn't see Soulja Boy?
conservative talking points.
Yeah, Soulja Boy was literally like
Are you niggas really this slow? Like, what's going on here, bro? How did you niggas miss the signs, bro? They were right in your face. They weren't even subtle.
You haven't seen any episode, Jay?
No.
Oh man, it's
I told you my internet was
man.
out, and I forgot that
I'm not gonna
that
lie.
The Boys even came out.
Oh, I just cut that last.
It starts a little slow, but my god, bro, it starts ramping
It's
crazy.
funny.
Bro.
I don't know. I forget how funny The Boys is. I'm not like the writing be on point.
Bro,
The writing is great.
the scene without spoiling for JG, you know the vent scene?
Yeah.
That shit had me, bro. I was
I knew that was gonna happen.
That shit had me sweating bullets, bro. I was like, oh god.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Matter of
Nah, I
fact, I got
started
me want to
cracking
watch
up
it
when he
right
said,
now.
"Push,
I wish
push him harder."
Hey man,
He
they still
said,
have
"Push,
Amazon
he
Watch Party,
pushed."
man. Oh, they still got this shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me go to my dashboard. Let me see.
J. Cole right now. I've seen Kendrick diss Drake.
I'm so happy. These reaction memes, bro.
I think that.
Bro, what is this? Nah, hey, Chaos. You know that fucking dog meme you love using all the time?
Yeah.
Where he's smiling? Bro, they turned this nigga into a, hey, yo, you gonna love this. Read that video, bro.
Damn, bro. I like that dog.
Nah, they don't have it anymore. It's whack. I actually like watch parties. Oh well. All right. I guess about the. I said nobody's asking a real question. What's the real question, Steve? What's the real question, sir? I had a whole list of topics to talk about, and I was like, you know what? I was like, we just gonna watch this Kendrick concert. I was already watching anyway, so.
Bruh.
So much for Drake's ammo about Kendrick's kids and fiance.
What about him?
I think he might have been talking about the stuff about Whitney and the kids being there. What does it do for Kendrick's all-time rank?
Oh, he goes up.
He's a certified legend already in LA, so.
Certified legend. In my opinion, he has breached the top 10 at this point. For everything he's done, I think he's breached the top 10 now. Like, I think he's timeless at this point. Like, this is
You talking about Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Yeah.
I think he's touched the top 10 now after this.
Top 10. My boy, he he was already in the top 10, but this is
Well,
like
some people will argue, like really old heads and shit like that.
Yeah, now it's like
OGs and shit. But now I think it's like, it's certified now.
I think the only thing left in Kendrick's resume now.
Are you thinking he's in the top 5 now?
No. I think the only thing left at all, period, is for him to pass the torch when he's gone. Like basically the same way. Like, I mean, obviously we see how it ended, but the same way Wayne kind of did for Drake.
Yeah,
like,
for Drake.
pass the torch on
What
to
a mistake.
Yeah.
So you think it's gonna be Keem?
Pass the torch
Nah,
for
I don't think
somebody
it's
that
Keem.
comes in and like is like big and also impactful and like has, you know what I'm saying, does some legendary shit. Because I mean,
Yeah.
Jay did it too with Kanye.
Yeah, he did it with Kanye. I remember that. Yeah,
So
I don't know
feel
what
like
it
that's
is.
the final thing.
Maybe it's Keem just from a relationship standpoint, but I don't feel like I don't think a rapper has yet revealed themselves that has been like, I could see them becoming the next Kendrick yet. I just don't think that person exists
nobody's
yet.
there. Nobody's there.
No one's there yet.
I thought it was
the newest stuff I see.
You don't know them yet, because if you did,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. Yeah, they just haven't revealed themselves. Like they could be out there now. I'm just not that fully tapped in that maybe they're like more underground. I just haven't heard their shit yet.
Even Cole got Jid.
Right.
Cole's gone.
Jid and Boss,
Cole's
but I
like,
think that Jid has surpassed Boss. Boss was supposed to be it, but when Jid came in, he ended up being that dude.
So are we saying like he's probably top 5 now, like of all time? Like we're putting him there.
I think Kendrick is arguably top 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see why people would say no, but I think he's arguably.
You can see why he say yes.
He made it. You can see there's now an argument to say he could be put there. He could be on that Rushmore now.
And that's why we were saying earlier, like what Ethos was
I agree with
saying.
that.
Now,
Steve said,
now
I'll
he's
say it.
certified 10.
Yeah,
like, there's no
he's certified. You cannot not put him in the top 10 at this point. It's like impossible. He has to be in the top 10 now, minimum. I don't think even if you dislike him,
see his next album.
I think he was top 10 already. This just stamps it for some. I think it's like inarguable. Like you can't argue.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying my personal opinion after Butterfly. I feel like for me and Damn kind of like just doubled back in my brain, but I feel like me subjectively, I felt he was already in the top 10 after Pimp a Butterfly. But I think a little bit after that, like this now with all this, like I think it's just like if you're objectively having a conversation about it, he should be put there at this point. Like
he's top 5 for me, but I think it's arguable.
You could argue why someone would not put him there. Yeah, I can see. I see what you're saying.
I think it's arguable. Like
you can make a good argument about why he could be there. It's not even like so you could make a very good argument and it would hold up. I don't think an argument that he shouldn't be there. I don't think it really holds weight. Like you could bring up everything that's happened and say he literally took down the top rapper. And
because you got to think about it, right? If we talk about top 5, like it's hard to say top 5 because now rap is old enough that it's had eras and generations and all sorts of shit. But like if you want to narrow it down and be like, okay, I'm gonna pick one from the 90s, one from 2000s,
one from there,
one from 2010s.
It's the 10.
2010s, you have to say Kendrick.
It's Kendrick now. Niggas used to say it was Drake. They would always say it's Drake, but I think now it's like he's gone. It's Kendrick now. Yeah, it's Kendrick now. Yep.
I was just about to say that, bro.
So is anybody
undisputed top 1?
Yeah. Is anybody in here number 1 or 2 right now, all time?
All time, I can't say all time, but Kendrick's number 1 of the 10s for sure.
Who's your number 1?
Of 10s, he's in the top 3. Of the 2010s, I think he's in the top 3.
All time,
or number 1 now.
Yeah, all time.
He's number 1.
All eras.
All time, Biggie.
Okay.
Yeah, all time. I think at this point he, like what you said, Anon, like he's probably in the top 5, if top 10 guarantee. Like
for a while, I was wrestling like for decades. I was wrestling between like my early days, Eminem and Jay, but nowadays I would just say Jay.
I feel that. I get that. Eminem's in my top 5. If you would ask me like 10 years ago, I would have said M for sure. But like just understanding the culture, hip hop, rap, commercial viability, everything, like taking everything into consideration.
You give it to Jay.
Really hard. It's really hard not to pick Jay, Big, or Pac. It's really hard not to.
Yeah.
But
I think
in that Mount Rushmore, I think Kendrick should be added.
Yeah, I think it's fair depending on the type of person and when you grew up. I can see how like kind of like what what's his name? Tyler was saying when he had that interview where he was talking about motherfuckers always want to put like the constant regular names constantly, like, oh no, that's the top three, whatever it is. But it's like I can see how someone would be like, oh well, they're not in my top three because maybe they just didn't grow up or witness any of that shit, so they have no like skin in it. But fuck, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, skin in the game.
Oh, Wayne. Yeah, I think.
Wayne's there,
Biggie,
man.
I
Wayne
think
is there.
Big Pop,
Fuck.
Jay, Kendrick, Wayne. I think that's my top 5. I'm not
Oh
gonna
man,
lie.
they don't got the VOD.
It's on YouTube. They're spamming on YouTube.
The VOD, the whole VOD.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of people on like posting like the individual songs.
Download it. That's why.
Clear cut. It's on video.
Man, I'm really thinking. Yeah, I think Kendrick's in the top 10. Kendrick, Jay-Z. I say Jay, Kendrick, Wayne.
But if I'm being real with you, I actually would swap Jay out for he's the only person in the top 5 that I named that I feel like I could swap.
Who,
Okay.
Jay?
Yeah,
okay, that's fair.
because let me argue it because so
Me too.
like the same way. How do I describe this? Like I feel like Big checks all the boxes that Jay checks to be in my top 5, and Big is kind of the like Jay-Z used to rap like Big L. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until like Biggie and Nas that like he started rapping like the way that people know Jay-Z rapping for. So I kind of feel like without Big, there's no Jay-Z, at least to where he's at right now. You feel me? And they're so close together in like when they came out that it's like, okay, I feel like I should only choose one of them, not have both of them there at the same time. You get me? Like, because the argument for that could be like, oh well, Tupac and Kendrick, but Kendrick is from a different era and generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So where does Drake place now for us?
Drake was never in my top 5 or top 10.
He wasn't in my top.
I didn't care about where he is as far as the top of the rap game. He was never in my personal 5 or 10.
Yeah, with Drake, it was just always about you just had to respect the commercial success.
Right, but he would never touch that area. No. Yeah, because he was like, I realized I was like, he was never. If he was in my top 10, it would have been a long time ago, and he would have been like higher in the 10. Like he would have been like a 10 or a 9 maybe. But I think as time has gone on, he's left that shit. He's been like in the 20s now for me.
The crazy thing is, it's really unfortunate because his pen game actually is the sharpest it's ever been, and he's actually in when it comes to just rapping ability, I actually think he's in his prime. Because if you listen to Scary Hours, the fucking new one for the new project he just did, where he's like rapping for 5
rapping on the conductor beats.
That nigga was rapping. That nigga was fucking rapping. So,
but niggas didn't like that though. Apparently niggas didn't like that. The Scary Hours.
I mean, when you build your fan base on one thing and you try other things,
switch it, they don't like it. Yeah, they get mad at you.
I mean, shit, I feel like all artists go through that shit. I go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got a song that's a great song, but your fan base is catered towards one thing. So then they don't push that song out there, and then other people that aren't out of your fan base, you know what I'm saying, they don't get to experience
it. Hear it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Song could be a great song, but
that's how X was. I remember X early on when they all thought all he was like a yelling and screaming motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they people did not know he had that other side to him. When you play a song, and they're like, "Wait, this is X." Like, yeah, this is shit. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it just all depends, but yeah.
Yeah,
I would have to reevaluate what my top 5 is now, but Kendrick might be there now. I think he's
in it now.
It's hard not to put him in there, like because you think about everything that because when you talk about top 5, they have everything. The nigga's got skill, he's got songwriting, he's got storytelling, he's got commercial success, he's got legendary moments, he's got literally genre shaping, defining moments. Control, genre shaping, defining moments.
He literally controlled the entire narrative of that and made other niggas like respond, like take note. Like that's when you have that commanding type of capability within the industry at that point in time. That obviously means that you're
I literally mean
pushing the
Control.
culture.
His verse on Control. His verse.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Yeah.
He just has a
when he said that and how it literally shaked the industry. How like multiple niggas was like, oh, that nigga's talking to me. Like, I gotta say something. And when niggas all had their own responses and shit, niggas all did, and niggas was like, well, I respect this shit because it's part of the game. Like this nigga wants us to tighten up our pen and prove that that nigga wants to be number one, and we're obstacles to that nigga. Well, except for Drake. Drake took that shit personally, but that's his own fault. Yo, bad nigga. Man should have never did that shit.
Shit, really crazy.
Think about it. All that nigga had to do was not take that shit personally and fall for a throwaway verse, bro. That's all that nigga had to do, and he couldn't do it.
Ego.
So where I'm curious, Anon, because that you and me we like this nigga a lot. Where's Lupe for you?
Man, see, it's different if we're talking about lyricists. You get me?
Yeah, he'd be higher up, bro. Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
I'm saying as an artist,
greatest rapper.
Yeah, like greatest rapper. Where would you put him?
All right, we're just talking about straight skill. We're not talking about anything else, but just
I don't care about the accolades and shit. Rapper. As a rapper, his skill as a rapper.
Top five. Lupe definitely top 5. Like skill as a rapper, Lupe is probably one of the greatest rappers in the world. Like just rapping, like rap ability. Yeah, dog.
Oh, you don't agree with that, JG? Go ahead, talk about it.
This dude.
You said
I am not disagreeing with him.
No, I'm not technical skill.
Yeah, technical skill. Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's a much deeper pool because if we're taking popularity and all that other shit out of it, it's a lot harder to have a top 5. Some niggas are. I mean, bro, some battle rappers are some of the greatest rappers in the world. But
think about Absol. Like he's one of the most.
Yep. So would be up there for me too.
In terms of like wordplay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That nigga Royce would be higher up for me. Yeah.
See, the lyricist pool gets deep for me, and I try and make it like this. Okay, one of the things for me is like who did you influence, and like where did you come from? So like to me, one of the greatest lyricists of all time is Big L. He's probably top 3. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he invented the multi-syllabalistic rap style. Any nigga who ever picked up that style, and that's a good majority of lyricists. Oh, he's the grandfather of all that shit. Eminem got his whole style from Big L. Jay-Z was rapping like that before. Jay-Z was rapping like Big L. Go listen to The Graveyard. Niggas really don't know about this shit. Jay-Z was rapping like Big L before he started rapping like Nas. All these niggas owe their whole shit to Big L. Big L is also
I've heard that.
Back that he was at the birthplace of hip hop when it started to get technically skilled, like real technical.
Rest in peace.
Like niggas don't understand. That's a big factor for me because the skill pool is so deep when it comes to lyricism that it's like you have to add other factors. Like, all right, well, how far down the line are you? Because it's impressive to be a skilled lyricist today, but you have so much shit to study and so many, you know what I'm saying? It's like being a good fighter when there's no good fighters. Like it's like being John Jones when there's no other John Jones to study.
Knows the fight, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus being John Jones when you have 10 niggas that are world-class crazy fighters and John Jones to study to become a world-class fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's impressive that Tank Davis is Tank Davis. But Tank Davis is Tank Davis because he's got Mayweather.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I say Big L is probably top 3 for me. Because he was Big L before niggas was Big L.
Big L, yep.